Perfecto. Perfecto. Thank you guys for knocking out the little heart me's. Not heart me's, little heart gifts. I'm going to continue to set it to these 1 cent gift goals a few times just to boost us out in the FYP and get some people going in here. Would appreciate it if you guys knock that out as soon as possible. Continue to do the things. Those of you who don't know, breaking news, this was within the last hour. We had ICE, who just went out and pew-pewed 2 more people, if I'm not mistaken, in the state of Minnesota. 2 more people got popped by ICE officers, agents. Unfortunately, we don't know what it was. So as far as I know, one of the stories of the pushback that they're giving, that one of the individuals had a shovel. Erica Shante is live right now, and she was literally just talking about the fact that it's made of freaking soda. Guess what? There's snow there. You need shovels to dig it out, to clear your path. That's how that works. So we'll see how they're going to spin it into the shovel somehow got swung at them, and then they were justified in popping someone. We will find out. I don't think I need to get into it with anyone on how ICE is reflecting particular squads from particular people throughout history. I think that's evident. My question is, why do Trump supporters defend it? And what happens when it's them? All throughout the Biden-Harris administration, weaponization of the government, weaponization of the government, weaponization of the government. People were being arrested for being Christian, whatever. People were being censored for their views on the pandemic, so on and so forth. But then this time around, now we're fine with government weaponization. Now we're fine with censorship. And it just goes to show you never cared about those things. I think my values on freedom don't matter what party it is. My values on bodily autonomy doesn't matter what party it is. My values on due process, the party doesn't matter. We need to get back to a point in this country where party lines are the last thing we look at. But unfortunately, we can't ignore it right now because the party that's destroying the goddamn country are the Republicans. Trump supporters, request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the Tube side, welcome in, Tube. Make sure you guys like the stream. You may call in the number on screen. That's going to be 737-295-5321. There was a video that's been out since the 9th that I was just made aware about tonight of a 21-year-old individual, a transgender individual. I believe they're transitioning to male, that got pepper sprayed in the eye and is permanently blind in said eye. Has anyone seen that footage? Has anyone seen that footage? I'm curious, because I have, and I literally don't know if I can show it to you guys. I actually don't think I can show it to you guys because I think they'll flag us. If you're in my Discord, I posted it in the live chat. It has the hazards symbols around it. And anyone would like to engage in that, you may do so. Because I did, unfortunately, and now I'm fucking angry. Actually fucking angry. I've seen his pics from the hospital. Yeah. You may be thinking to yourself, oh, it's just an eye injury, right? Well, there was plastic and metal and other shrapnel all up in his face. One piece, 7 millimeters away from his cardio artery. He could have died. He could have been a goner. Over what? Being no threat to an agent? Whatever happened to the party of masculinity? Whatever happened to bringing back men? So tell me what bitch-made men are scared of 21-year-olds running up on people. Please, share with the class. Share with the class. Guys, continue to do the good things, knock out the gift goals, everything else.
Call from
Roman.
Who?
To accept, press 1.
Caller, you're on the line. You vote for Trump?
21 and... Alright, what was the question again?
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you regret your vote?
No.
And why is that?
I don't regret my vote because I like what he's doing, how he's, I think I like how he's, keeping America great.
You want to get specific?
Yeah, something recently was the ICE, deleting of that woman in Minnesota.
You're a troll, I see.
No, I wanted to talk about it.
How is that keeping Americans safe? How is that making America great when Americans are taking out Americans? You want to elaborate on that?
So I think she was in the wrong because Let's switch because she was trying to attack a federal officer. And what if this was a Trump supporter trying to attack a liberal officer? Who would you side with, the officer or the Trump supporter?
Well, your
Same.
premise is false because in the
How
example
is
that
my
you would
premise
give,
false?
if we're comparing the two incidents, whether it's a Trump supporter or a Democrat, neither of them would have been trying to attack the ICE officer.
Well, that's what she did. She tried to run over him with
That is
her car.
incorrect. Did you watch the camera footage from the ICE officer?
Yeah, she yelled, "Drive, baby, drive," which is like a horrible thing to say.
That never happened.
Yeah, she did. Watch the footage. Can you watch it on stream?
I most certainly can.
All right. She said, "Drive, baby, drive."
Guys, continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 25K. 25K. W's in the chat to the Erica Raid. W's in the chat to the Erica Raid. Erica, if you're here, you know you're always welcome. Currently pulling up the footage from the ICE agent because according to this person, she was yelling, "Ride, baby, ride," or "Drive, baby, drive," whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I like Erica Shante.
Sure you do.
Political content. It's nice.
It's 46 seconds. No, this is different. This is a different one. 6:41. I should have all this downloaded by now. Why do I do this? Here we go.
It's okay, Hector. You know, take your time. It's all good.
Commentary. Camera. God damn it.
Everything okay?
This is the problem with the media, y'all. Everyone's too busy trying to get their fucking moment to shine and cover the damn thing over just uploading the fucking footage.
Well, search up if you said "Drive, baby, drive."
Warning, graphic footage. Aha! We got it.
Oh, Erica Shante just joined. That was cool.
Thank you guys for
yeah,
knocking out this gift goal. I'm going to set it to one more of these little penny gifts, and then we're going to move it up. Appreciate you guys that supports the stream. Also, if anyone would love to take care of the gift gallery and the little two things we have left in there, do so. Hit the top left corner. Scroll down to the B League gallery, and bless you, boy, if you care about it. All right, here we go. Let me pull it up on the screen here. Now, according to this individual, his claim was that she was yelling, "Drive, baby, drive," as she proceeded to, quote unquote, try to run the ICE agent over. Alrighty. I'm going to start calling them overseers. Why don't I call them overseers? Alrighty. Here we go. So, really quickly, we're going to break this down piece by piece. Did you notice, caller, the direction that she was turning her steering wheel? I'll play it again.
What's the direction?
I'll play it again. Pay attention.
All right. There's a stream delay, so.
Okay. Do you see it now?
No.
Whenever it plays, that's fine. Let me know when you see it. W's in the chat to Sean for the $5 PayPal. A guy in a movie named Animal Mother said, quote, "So MAGA, you talk the talk, but do you walk the walk?" End quote. Enlist infantry tomorrow, warmonger. You're 21, well within the age restraints. I was 17 when I did it, tough guy. This was for Erica's Live. This is what he sent me on Erica's Live, and I apparently missed it. My fault, Sean. I apologize. W's in the chat to you. W's in the chat to you if you're here. I appreciate you. Guys, best way to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. If you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat or a super sticker. Did you see it yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, for fuck's sake. It's fine. She turned it to the left. We'll keep going.
That's fine, dude.
Okay.
I'm not mad at
Did
you.
she yelled "Drive, baby, drive"?
That's fine, dude.
take a-
I'm not mad at you. She doesn't sound very
Okay.
violent. She doesn't sound very angry. Let's keep going.
That's okay. We don't change our plates every morning.
Well,
just so you
the
know.
question
It'll
is,
be the
it's
same
like,
plate
why
when you
would
come
you try
talk
to
to us
even
later.
drive
If you're
forward
over
when
on the
you're being
tube side, I'm
detained?
assuming you have a delay, and that's why you're talking over the video I'm playing. So just slow down for a second and watch it.
That's fine. U.S. citizen, former. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
Let's go back a couple seconds, because apparently it would be within these last 10 where we would have heard them saying drive baby drive. Okay, listen closely.
Out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Drive, baby, drive.
Good.
Okay, so what did we learn?
Don't drive forward when you're being detained by federal
No,
law
you made a
enforcement
specific
or any law
claim.
enforcement.
You made a specific claim, and I just played the footage. What did we learn?
She said, drive, baby, drive. I heard it clear as day.
The driver said drive baby drive?
She said, drive, baby, drive.
Did the driver say drive baby drive?
Yes. Renee Goodman, or whatever her name was, said, drive, baby, drive.
You are incorrect. That was not Renee Nicole Good. That was, I believe, their partner on the outside of the car.
I saw her mouth move.
What?
I saw her mouth move.
You saw her
and,
mouth
like,
move?
I
Okay.
think
Okay, got you.
I'm
Let's go
putting
back.
put two and
Let's
two
go back.
together. And said she
Let's go
said,
back.
I say go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
Out of the car. Get out of the car.
You know why I'm a Republican?
Let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. I'm going to slow down the playback speed, and we're going to look for her mouth moving saying drive baby drive.
Get out of the
Are you a Democrat?
So where in this footage could you possibly see her mouth moving within the last 15 seconds of the video when she said drive baby drive?
I have a question for you.
I need you to answer mine.
Maybe that was her partner or her lesbo lover or whatever.
Well, no. Okay, you can maybe was their partner. All you want
Maybe
now.
I can
That's
concede the
perfectly
point.
fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know,
Now
win
you're
me
capable
over
of
to the
conceding?
Democrat Party.
Now you're capable
I'll
of
concede
conceding?
that point.
Okay.
I'll
cool.
concede that point.
Why
yes,
did you
sir.
say it? How old
Why
are you
did I
actually?
say it? I'm 21.
You're 21 years old. You're 21 years old.
Yeah.
Your life is ahead of you. You're now able to legally drink. Why are you choosing this? I'm like genuinely asking you. I'm not going to be contentious with you. I'm not going to call you stupid. I'm not going to say that you're an evil person. I think you're just really confused. It's very common. That's what they want. You're 21 years old, calling into a line with a TikTok debater who's clearly more knowledgeable on this topic than you are. Let's be real. And you're making claims that you can't even substantiate. Why are you doing that when an American woman is dead?
Why am I doing that? I mean, it's a woman. Why do you care? Her mind's less efficient than a man. These nuts, bitch.
Where's your multiples access? What? What? Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. 737-295-5321. Do I not have multi-guest access? Hold on. Hold on. I sent you an invite, Erica.
Okay, there we go. Now it's on. I sent you a photo in the Discord in the chat, the group chat.
Is that for everyone?
I don't know. It wasn't on for me, and I checked on my other account too, and it wasn't there.
All right, Erica's invisible. Well, she's up here. Can y'all hear Erica?
I can hear.
All right, really quickly, let's do a quick poll. Smiley face if you can see the guest box. Frowny face if you can't. Smiley face if you can see the guest box. Frowny face if you can't. Say it again. Smiley face if you can see the guest box. Frowny face if you can, because it looks like the vast majority of you cannot see the request box. What the fuck? Well, it's working because Erica's up here.
Always something.
Literally always something.
Hey, I went on my other phone and I can see the guest box.
You had to go on your other phone?
Yeah, I'm on my other phone. I went on my other account,
That's weird.
and I can see it.
It's very weird. Guys, try leaving and come back and seeing what happens.
Yeah, swipe out of the app and come back.
Try leaving and coming back and seeing what happens. We'll do a restart. If anything.
Yeah, people are saying that they left and came back and can see.
Okay.
Says I've been weird. Yeah.
Weird. Oh, I got an Erica rate on the tube side. W.
Yeah. I sent my 10 people there.
Alrighty. Leave and
I'm
come
trying
back.
to tell you, bro. Speak it into an existence, right? By the end of summer, we gonna get 500, 600 people will be watching.
Worked. Good. Restarting works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just
speak it into existence.
Back, restart your app. Amen. Hallelujah. Do all those, and that should fix the request box. That will explain why we didn't have any Trump supporters earlier on, because usually I get one within like a minute or two. Now. All right. With that being said, you know what? You know why I have trouble sometimes trying to be civil with Trump supporters is because they do stuff like that. The amount of times you'll have these little white boys, these little white males, request up or call in, and then they'll play this game of stupidity. They'll play this game of ignorance. They'll play like, oh, I don't know, though. I think I know this. And then they'll just do some shit like that. And then I quickly go, this is exactly why y'all's birth rate is declining, why your best friend and your relationship partner is your right hand, and why you probably should have been the one who got popped. But I digress. This is the problem with this fucking country, is when little white boys take serious offenses and serious events as a joke.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's not a joke when they come for you, buddy. That's what I'll say. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. We'll do one last one before I move it up on here.
Oh my God. Hey, did you know that more men watch my live than women?
I did not. More women watch my live than men.
52% to 48%. Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Ooh, the older people love me. I think the almost 60 thing is working because they love me.
Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, 737-295-5321. If you're just getting in, welcome in. Let's get the likes up to 50K. Let's do it ASAP. Where are my super tappers at? Let's get the likes up to 50K ASAP. Send your daily heart miss if you haven't already. And if you can't, that means you're not followed.
God bless you.
Let's fucking go. Let's
Becca. Go, Becca.
W's Becca to the under control. I'm not sure what's left in the gallery. Someone please tell me. W's in the chat to Becca for the under control. I think that leaves us with one more or two more. Something like that. I think it's two more. Hit that follow button. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST randomly throughout the week. Send your daily heart music if you haven't already. Keep tapping the screen, sharing out the live with your friends and family. Add to story, reposting all those things. And let's knock out these little 1 cent goals. Core, you vote for Trump? Core, are you there?
Oh God. This is the terrors are for our attacks on the rich person.
Who?
I don't think coordinator here.
Core. All right, Core, figure that out. Bold Lion, did you vote for Trump?
I did, yeah.
Are you a black man?
I am, yeah.
Cool. Well, it's always you, Erica. You always bring them in every goddamn time.
I refuse to take the blame for that. I'm gonna definitely shift the burden. This is you. It is your hat and it is your beard.
What the fuck does my hat have to do with it?
God bless you.
I had to pick something.
We just throw shit out there, see what sticks.
That was cool, Andy. Drop some hearts for Andy.
Oh my god. Hey, Josh, every time you join the live, I'm going to shut you the fuck up. I don't know why you keep coming back. All right, Lion, do you regret your vote?
No.
All right. I feel like I can give you several reasons that you should. Why don't you?
I do not, because you know, I have one of the reasons is that
W's answer,
I have my. Sorry.
not you.
Okay. One of the reasons is that I have my storefront in a black community, right? So, you know, the gas stations that's around this community, I mean, you will go there, you will see these guys carrying these big Dracos, these big
God bless
AK-47.
you.
Can I say that? For no reason. All these handguns,
God bless you.
just, just ridiculous.
You know better,
And
Erica.
I was so
W's in the
happy.
chat to Erica. W's in the chat to Erica for the flying jets. W's in the chat to Erica for the flying jets. I believe that leaves us with one more. I think that leaves us with one more. All right, you have a
Yeah,
storefront
just
in
so
a
happy
neighborhood.
to see the National Guards, even though I understand the frustration and people not liking them there, but it's necessary. It's so calm now. It's peaceful.
Hey,
Hey,
And
one
and I
moment,
like
Vogue.
can you stop
Vogue,
rambling
hold
for
on
like
one
2
moment.
seconds so I can give a special shout out?
yeah,
Thank you
sure,
very much.
my bad.
Big fucking W's to the chat. Big fucking W's in the chat. And by big, I mean bigly. I mean the bigliest. I mean the widest. I want the W's to be as wide as a black woman's hips after childbearing. Biggest W's in the chat to Shauna for the, I think it's a baby Leon. Is that what this is called? For the baby Leon. Big W's in the chat to Shauna for the baby Leon. Is that it? Did that clear it? Is that it?
Yes, that
Are we
cleared
done?
it.
Motherfucker.
We're done.
Yeah. Let's go. Guys, this is my first time, not my first time in this league. It's been a while. It's first time being in this league, clearing the gift gallery. So big fucking W's to y'all. And with that being said, I have to let you guys know this because it's going to happen every time this happens. White women, I'm going to need y'all to step your game up. Black women are taking care of everything else. They took care of the gift gallery. Y'all can take care of the rest. White women, step your game up. Step your game up, bro. Thank you very much. All right, back to you, Lion. People, neighborhood, storefront, walking around with AKs. What is your issue?
Yeah, what's my issue? It's just a security issue. It's unsafe. That's how a lot of folks get pew pew.
What
I
state are you in?
don't like seeing the National Guard presence there, but their presence there has made things feel a whole
What state
lot
are you in?
safer, man. Sorry,
What state are you in?
Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you not have the right to open carry in Memphis, Tennessee?
Honestly, I don't deal with pew pews, and I don't. That's not my thing. I don't have
I
much.
didn't ask if you dealt with pew
much
pews,
knowledge.
but if you're complaining about the openness of these weapons, then you would then look at your state laws. And if you have an issue with the state laws allowing people to openly carry around these weapons, you should probably look at your GOP congressmen and senators and not the Democratic ones who want more comprehensive gun reform, which would probably include people not walking around the city with AKs.
Well, since the National Guard's presence, I haven't been seeing too much of that. So big ups to that. I understand that that's not
That doesn't change the
what
law.
people like.
If it's their right, it's
You
their
know,
right, and they can do it.
they don't. These guys don't look like lawfully abiding citizens,
Yeah, you
man.
can. I don't care what
There
you
might be
think they look
typecasting,
like. If
but
it
they
is,
just
it
don't
is
fit
legal
that
for them
mold.
to carry said weapons. They can carry said weapons. Any
I mean,
fear
fine.
or potential persecution from the National Guard and the operations that the Trump administration has weaponized in that area, which, to be honest with you, it's Memphis. I kind of halfway don't disagree with some of it. Would still not change the law that allows them to do the thing that
God
they're
bless
complaining
you.
about, which is openly walk around with AKs.
Well, it doesn't feel safe. I don't like that. All these YNs and what
Then
I'm
you
saying,
should
running
probably
around
stop
and,
voting for the people
know.
that allow them to do the things that don't make you feel safe.
Well, it's been like that for years. I've been here since '04. Democrat in office, GOP in office. It don't matter. These guys are just running around like that.
Okay.
So
I feel
it's
like
not
you
even
are
a
missing the
GOP or
point.
whatever.
I'm going to
What's the
try to
point?
explain this in a different fashion. Doesn't matter how long you've been in Tennessee. Last I checked, it's been a solidly red state for some time. If anyone in Tennessee would like to give me some more information on that, I'm more than welcome to. To my knowledge, Tennessee's been a solidly red state for some time with a very GOP Congress. It's been very hard for any blue areas to take over. Or I don't know how many blue areas is really in Tennessee, to be honest with you.
Memphis
The point
is
is,
blue though.
none of them would be able to federally change the laws that allow the people that you're complaining about to walk around openly with those weapons. So that's a GOP issue. not a Democrat issue. You can get a Democratic governor, you can get some more Democratic congressmen and people, but they alone can't change that law when the Republicans shut it down year after year after year. So your issue here with these people carrying around those weapons openly would not be with
God bless you.
people, but it wouldn't be with Democrats. It wouldn't be with people on the left or anything. It would be with Republican senators who want those laws. This is a GOP problem.
Man, these are gang members running around with weapons. You're talking about some GOP and all this.
That
You know,
the
they're not
GOP
they're
that
not
is running your
lawfully
state allows them to do.
abiding citizens.
I
man.
love how every single time I bring up your representatives and their fault in this, you keep going back to the individuals who would legally be allowed to do what they're doing. You're complaining about a legal action versus the legislators who allow it to happen. Are you tracking the conversation?
Yo. You are you're not picking up what I'm throwing down.
I am very much picking
You
up
know,
what you're putting down.
you're not.
You came up here and you
You're faking
complained
it right
about
now.
people with big ass weapons. And those big
You're
ass
faking
weapons
right
are
now.
they're legally allowed to do what they're
I'm
doing.
talking about folks in the hood. I'm talking about gang members. I'm not talking about, lawfully abiding
Gang
citizens.
members
I'm talking about these people
can
that just,
openly carry around their
pew pew.
weapons. The only thing that
can,
would
but
get those gang members to be arrested would be a crime. They would still be allowed to walk around with those weapons, whether they're a gang member or not. So now you're changing your argument to you have an issue with gang members. Fun fact, everyone does. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. Now what?
you tell me. I mean, you're controlling the whole narrative here.
How am I controlling your narrative?
Flipping
Explain to me
my
what you
whole perspective on his
said. How
head.
did I flip what you said?
These people get pew pewed all around this place. It's crazy, man.
How did I flip
And
what you said?
the National Guard being here makes it feel
People are stressing me.
feel better, feel safer. It is just what it is. There's no hand-to-hand situations, no D-rugs, none of that. Nobody's loitering anymore.
God bless
it feels
you.
safer. I love it, man. It feels good. I mean, it sucks that they're here, but just seeing all that activity go on, is it feels good not for that not to be going down. It is just what it is. Now you can say, "Oh well, they're law-abiding
who's up
citizens.
here
They're
is-
just
I'm
people
sorry,
that just
I'm
hanging out in
sorry.
their cars."
Who up here was
It's
arguing?
just ridiculous.
Who up here was arguing against the quote-unquote reduction of crime in Memphis, Tennessee? Who was
You're saying that they're
complaining about that?
law-abiding citizens. They're just minding their business. They're not selling anything. They're just hanging out in the
Those
cars.
words never
They're
came out of my mouth.
law-abiding
You lost me
citizens.
after
They're
the
not
first
gang.
two, and then you
It's
completely
just
disconnected
crazy.
what I was
Crazy. You're
applying
talking
those first two
crazy.
comments to. So I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm going to need you to track. I need you to listen with your ears
Nah,
and
man, I
better
don't
yet,
want to listen.
comprehend the
Man.
words coming out
Honestly,
of my
man,
mouth.
I don't. Man.
Because if you
Nah,
don't,
I don't
you're
want
going to
to.
show that you're a stupid nigga. And I talk
Nah,
to
you're
stupid
you're
niggas every day.
stupid.
And that's
You're
fine. I'll help
stupid.
you out.
But you
stupid
even say
nigga.
that you're
It's
an
cool,
idiot.
stupid nigga. So, stupid nigga. You complained as you were talking
So
about your
I'm a real-
storefront and people who was able to walk around with these big ass weapons, these AKs, so on and so forth. You complained that, of course, run like a little bitch. I know. Run like a little bitch.
like this
That's what you guys
skedaddle.
are best at doing. It's what you best at doing.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Complain about these weapons and how they're able to be walking around with it in public and it made him feel less safe. I simply stated if that is your issue, then you should be complaining about the GOP senators who legalized that, who made that a thing. And then you switch your argument to crime.
God bless
which
you.
Everyone here agrees with. W's in the fucking chat for Mel for the baby dragon. Thank
What?
you so
What?
much,
Hold
Mel,
on.
for the
Hold on.
baby
Hold on.
dragon.
Hold on. What? Mel and Shauna? What we about to do? We trying to go band for band? What we doing? We going band for band? What we doing? I'm just kidding. W's for Mel. Golly. Awesome.
Why'd you get so competitive?
I got issues. You know how I am.
She's like, what the fuck they doing? What the fuck y'all trying to do?
Keep the engagement going.
I mean, like Erica's sitting at 5,007, Shauna's sitting at 6,025. About 1,018 more coins. Anyway,
Yeah, we know there was another. Hey, Jace, by the way, we know there was a shooting in Minneapolis. Again,
yeah, Erica was just going over it in their live. All right, here we go. War
I got to
Platters.
text Dan.
Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Thank you, Kitty Cat. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. Do you regret your vote?
Yeah, certain things. Other things, no. You know, like anything in life.
God bless you.
W's at Mel for the manifesto. Oh, that was the Erica. Oh, fuck you. Never mind. I'm just kidding. All right.
Thank you, love.
I'll tell you what. Let's see. Tell me one thing, because you sound to be objective, because you said there could be some things that you regretted on. Give me one thing that you would say substantiate your regret, and then another thing that you think he's doing an exceptional job in.
Had I known about his reaction to the Epstein files getting released, I would have voted for Kamala. I think the way he's reacted and handled that whole situation is horrible. I don't know if he is a PDF, but he certainly looks like one right now because of the way he reacts towards it. So I regret not knowing that information sooner. But of course, that raises a question, like if the Democrats had this information and they could have convinced an independent-minded person like myself to not vote for him, makes you wonder why the Democrats didn't release that. Huh?
Sure.
What?
Yeah. I'll say this and I'll hand it off to Erica because I know she has fun talking about this part. Did Donald Trump run off of releasing the Epstein files?
God bless you.
Run on it. He mentioned he would release it. Yes, he did release. Yeah, he did mention that.
Oh,
Okay.
not quite. Not exactly.
Okay. One moment, please. What the hell are you doing, bro? Your background noise is awful.
I'm in a room with the TV on in the background. Hold on, let me move
Turn
to
it
another
down,
room.
please. Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
Let's do this way. Actually,
God bless you.
we're gonna play the video.
W's,
Thank you, Amanda, for the
Amanda.
glowing fish. W's to you. W's to you.
Thank you, Kitty.
Oh, Dr. Keisha put out a new video. Okay, so I'm just gonna play it. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play the video, and this is the only time it was mentioned. This is the only time he spoke on it, and there's a lot of people who keep saying that he ran off of releasing the files. That is incorrect. There's a lot of people who said that he would release the Epstein files. Yes and no. I don't like that answer because it's a little bit more complex than that. So I'm just gonna play it. I'm just gonna play it for everyone.
God bless you.
Once my thing stops slowing down. Guys, continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 100K. Let's do that ASAP. If you haven't sent your daily heartbeat, make sure you do so. And where did it go?
Why are you pulling that up? I'll just say shout out to Sean for the 5. Thank you so much, Sean, for the 5. I'm not exactly sure which who you're talking about, but yeah, these people kind of suck. Are you talking about Christy Nome? Because if you're talking about them throwing poop at the walls, then yeah, I agree with you. Shout out to Sean. Also, let's see here. This is from my live earlier. I forgot to. I don't know. I missed these. Not forgot.
God bless you.
Thank you so much to MEJ for the $5. They said, thank you for all your work. Keep up the fight, love. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you, love. Also, thank you to Lou. Lou, if you're in here, thank you so very much. I'm going to respond to each of you directly so you know that it's appreciated because it truly is. Lou said, resistance is as American as apple pie, and is. And is. And shout out to Becca B. Thank you so much, Becca, for the 25. She sent this earlier when I was live. Becca said, thank you for being you and fuck MAGA. I agree. Fuck 'em. Thank you so very much, guys. Keep doing all of the good things and show Hector all of the love. All right. Shushies now. That was for me.
W's for all the people who are taking care of Erica. W's to y'all. Thank you so much. All right. Let's play this clip. You're going to hear a little bit of my commentary. The clip
W's, Amanda.
It's a video I put out early 2025. Where's my sound?
If you guys recall, when Donald Trump was asked about the release of the Epstein files, because he bragged about getting the Martin Luther King files out. He bragged about getting JFK files out. And then when he was specifically asked about Epstein, do you guys remember his answer? I think I'll play it for you.
If you were president, would you declassify, you can answer yes or no to these. Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you,
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you don't know. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. but I think I would, or at least.
Do you think that would restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others.
So he did say yeah.
The reason why I say, or I don't necessarily like the answer of Donald Trump saying that he would release the Epstein files, because that sounded like one hell of a walk back the second he said yes. That's why I do not take that answer as a yes, because from the jump, he showed that he never had much interest there. In fact, I would argue he's so stupid that he just rapidly said yes to it, and then we proceeded to see him regret it later on. With that being said, Donald Trump did not run off of releasing the Epstein files. Any Trump supporter who uses that talking point to say that he was going to release it is ridiculous, because not only did he not run off of it, but then the one time he was asked about it, he clearly showed regret in his answer. With that being said, is that one of the reasons why you voted for Donald Trump?
No, that wasn't a major reason why I voted for him. No.
Okay, good. But regardless, his response to it has disappointed you.
No, that's not what I said. I said his reaction to they being released, how he fought people not to get a release, how he sounds like he threatened people not to vote to get a release.
God bless you.
Thank you, Nikki.
That is what I regret. That I don't feel that he has done that very well. Had I seen this reaction before, I would not have voted for him. Which was my point as to what's interesting is that the Democrats knew all this information and they didn't release it, which
what did
makes
the
you think
Democrats know?
Thank you, Mel. Love you. No, you're wrong, War. Just to be very to the point. That's incorrect. You do know that the what are they called? The Epstein files were actually still sealed during the Biden administration. They were sealed. And the files that were unsealed by a federal judge in December of 2023, the Biden administration released them less than a week later. So the first week of January, they released them. And that's where we got the flight logs and everything from. And that was the Biden administration. Did you know that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So why are you saying that the Biden administration, could have released them all when you know that they couldn't because they were still sealed?
They could have made a big deal out of it. They could have said he's in the Epstein. They could have said he's in the Epstein files. Biden could have directed the Department of Justice to release it.
Why do that?
If they would have, if you said that there was a court order, wasn't that court order sealing it in effect regarding the latest disclosure?
No. The files have been unsealed as of September of 20. I'm so sorry. I was answering your question. The files have been unsealed since September of 2025.
God bless you.
The files became unsealed. When Joe Biden was president, the majority of the files were still sealed. The majority of the files were still sealed, and a federal court, did unseal some of the files. So what could be released was released. Now, I don't think that it would be prudent of the Biden administration or the Harris campaign, to levy an allegation like that against Donald Trump if they weren't able to actually be able to prove it, because the files were in fact sealed. So there's that. Again, the entirety of the files did not become unsealed until September of 2025. All right. And now we have the Epstein Transparency Act, where they promised that within 30 days of it being signed into law, that we would have the unredacted files, available for public view. Yet, less than 1% of the files have been released. All right.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
You're preaching to the choir. I agree with all that.
Okay, so what are we talking about here then?
I don't know. You keep going over Epstein history. I'm telling you that had I seen his reaction to the Epstein files before the election, I would have changed my vote. But you guys are now talking about that he didn't campaign on it, and you're telling me that it was sealed. And I'm literally just telling you that that's the initial question you asked me was what was something that I dislike, and then what's something that I like. So I gave you the one I dislike. The thing I do like is that, unlike the Biden administration, this administration has designated the cartels in Mexico as FTOs, and that has allowed us to attack their revenue streams, freeze their bank accounts, even attacked their Bitcoin transfers, and that has that has weakened the cartels in Mexico, which gives an opportunity to the Mexican government to be able to impose law and order over there. Also, there's more cooperation now because of the tariff threat against Mexico. Most of the rugs that are unaliving Americans are coming through Mexico to the southern border.
God
Some,
bless
and
you.
some to the northern border, and
Tanya.
that's resulted in people's lives being saved. That's resulted in us being able to capture and decapitate more leaders of those organizations that terrorize Mexicans. I'm Mexican American, so I care about that. I know other people don't, but Americans too. It's resulting in fewer people getting those substances into their hands and selling it, to kids and whatnot. So that's something that Biden could have done at any time, designate those organizations FTOs, but because he was scared and he thought the peso would devalue and it would result in Americans losing jobs and the auto industry falling
God
apart.
bless you.
because We have so many supply chains with Mexico.
Are you under
None
the
of that
belief
happened.
that the Biden administration has never or did not have or did have the capability and chose not to freeze the bank accounts and financial assets of alleged drug traffickers?
No, they have hearings. I mean, you could Google it. I mean, they literally explained the reasons I just gave you. Those are the reasons they gave back then. That why they didn't want to do it, and they also felt that
did.
they were trampling upon the sovereignty of Mexico. So
they did.
they didn't want to. They didn't want to strain the diplomatic relationship with Mexico because they felt that
Hey, so
if they
you're
issued,
wrong. They
okay,
were
that's fine.
froze
That's
these
fine. You think
accounts.
that, but there's
They
literally.
were giving out sanctions.
I never said anything about sanctions. I said FTO.
Yeah.
To designate them
Okay,
as
cool.
FTO.
I don't know.
You're
Then
saying
you missed the
sanctions.
first part I just said. Sanctions was an addition to what I said at first. They did very much do some of the things that you're talking about. Trump designating them as such to go after them is really irrelevant because
God
they would have
bless
done that
you.
to begin
Not at
with,
all.
and it was being done to begin with. He just wanted a reason to go after them more aggressively, which is fine, I guess. And then now we're blowing up boats when we don't even know who's on it, what they're carrying in many cases. And we're not giving them due process as well, doing double taps.
Okay. Do we owe due process to people we consider a national security threat in the open sea?
Yes.
Really? Are they a person inside the United States?
We're
No.
attacking them
So
on
the
for the
due
we're
process clause
attacking them
doesn't
for
apply
the
to them.
Okay, hold on.
I know. Short circuit.
We would have
The
international
due process
laws that we
clause
would
only
still have to
applies to
respect.
people who
Yeah,
are
that's fine.
inside the United States.
You're talking about the Constitution. We would still have international waters laws, right? And then even
Yeah.
still, when you're double tapping on individuals who are floating around on a piece of shrapnel in the middle of the goddamn ocean,
Right.
with one
Are
family
those
coming
people
out and
entitled to due
alleging
process?
that they were literally just fishermen.
Are
That's
those
the
people
issue.
entitled to due process?
I am telling you, when you're upheld, what's the fucking word I'm looking for?
The answer is no. They're not
to
entitled to due
international
process.
law, and you're double tapping on people that then come out and say, "Hey, we weren't what you say that we were. We were fishermen." That is the issue with making these strikes first before properly assessing what they're actually doing and who's on these boats. Or better yet, in some cases, I believe we had a report of bystanders around the vicinity of these alleged drug boats.
Okay. And do you know for a fact they didn't have drugs on the boat?
I know for a fact that we don't. That's the problem.
Okay. So you know more about the intelligence that they knew. You know more
What
about
I
you
know
know more about the
is
intelligence
that the Trump
than
administration
the people that were
themselves
doing the
could
operation.
not quite literally confirm for surety to the American people that what they were saying was true. That much is what I know. And I know this
Okay.
administration has been the biggest bunches of liars.
Okay. Well, so it's providing a lot of benefits to us as Americans. I mean, you haven't dealt with anything I said. I gave you all the reasons why it's good
Quite
for us.
literally just
Why it
addressed-
helps.
I
Why
quite
it
literally
helps
just
us
addressed one of the points that you
weaken.
said.
No, I mean, so okay, so us
So you didn't
us
mention the
designating an
you
FTO,
didn't
does that
mention the
allow us
freezing
to go
financial
after them?
assets. You didn't mention that, and I
Yeah.
didn't just quite literally freaking address it.
Okay, so is that a good thing or a bad thing in your view?
The freezing of assets
Yeah.
for people who are
the
trafficking
cartels.
substances in this such country.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think my answer to that question is going to be?
Well, if I would think you would say yes, that's a great thing.
Yeah, It wasn't something that was stopped or hindered under the Biden-Harris administration. So you want me to give him a cookie for just doing it some more with due process issues? No, I won't. Manny.
Again, you keep saying due
add?
process. What are people outside the United States entitled to due process?
Actually, that's why I came up here. So yes, underneath our Fifth Amendment, our constitutional Fifth Amendment due process clause does actually extend by the United States into high seas, which would be the international waters. I don't know if you didn't know that, but
Yeah,
yes, due process does apply to international waters, especially.
So when it says the due process, you don't have. It sounds like you never read the due process
I'm
clause?
saying the Fifth Amendment, which is due process specifically by the federal government, not the 14th, which is state. Yeah,
It
I'm
doesn't.
talking specifically the Fifth Amendment. Yes, it does actually apply to international
But when
water.
when the Fifth Amendment
repeat
says
it again.
inside the United States,
No, it doesn't
you-
actually
you
say
mean-
the word
you mean
inside.
It means
does-
outside the United States.
So the word inside does not actually is not actually in the Fifth Amendment.
Okay, and within the jurisdiction of the United States,
Jurisdiction.
You mean that applies,
there you go.
That
There you
applies
go.
to.
There you
that
go.
applies
Yes.
To,
So jurisdiction. So the courts recognize U.S. jurisdiction to prosecute crimes on the high sea.
Okay.
Yeah. That's,
So when we do kinetic strikes on, say, Iran, the people that we blow up, were they entitled to due process?
Why did you go all the way to the Middle East?
Well, I'm trying to test your theory.
Test my theory. Oh, you have a problem with the United States Supreme Court. It's not a theory. It seems like you have a problem with the United States Supreme Court, but I don't know why we had to run to Iran when we were in international waters.
I'm trying to lead you to the truth by
you're trying
giving you a hypothetical.
to pivot. You're trying to pivot to the Middle East for some reason. And that's very
because
weird.
you
Hey,
keep
you
saying
know
it's
what?
jurisdiction.
Hey, I understand that you have this thing about the Middle East and the sandbox and Western colonialism and Western imperialism and all that. But let's get away from the sandpit and let's go back to the waters that we were in, which is international waters. United States Supreme Court actually already said that we do have to give due process to those individuals.
Mm-hmm. I see.
W's Manny.
Yes.
W's for 100K likes.
Interesting.
W's for the super
Yeah, I
chat.
mean,
Shut up,
the
shut up,
Fifth
shut up
Amendment's
for a
pretty
second.
clear
Shut
what
up
it's.
for a second. Guys, we are over 100K likes. I greatly appreciate every last one of you. 273 people in the live. Let's keep doing all the things. Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. Do you regret your vote? Do you regret your vote is a question. I especially want to talk to people that do. But if you don't, and you can substantiate why, you can request up as well. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on screen, and that's going to be 737-295-5321. To the rest of you, continue to shout the live, send your heartbeats, knock out these little donuts that we have here. Do all of the good things. I owe Erica $5. Let me do a quick thank you before we get back to it, Manny. W's in the chat to Verillion for the $5 super chat. If the U.S. can steal a president of another country and bring them to court, how come they can't do that to substance smugglers? Which is funny because they said smug drogglers. That's actually creative. That's actually creative. Interesting question. Very interesting question. We should be able to do that too, right? Apparently, we're more focused on Venezuelan presidents over these people who we just know where they're all at. We are freezing their asses, but we can't just go pick them up too. Very interesting. Very interesting. Of course, picking them up would be pointless, Verillion, because why would we go all that? Why would we take all those extra steps to pick them up when we're just pardoning the ones from other places? Oopsies. W's in the chat to you, Verillion. W's in the chat to you. And W's in the chat to Feisty for the $15 Venmo. You're okay, I guess.
Yes, thank you so much, Feisty, for the 15 also. Feisty says, so love and appreciate it. Thank you, Feisty. So are you, love. Thank you. Drop some hearts in the chat.
W's in the chat to Feisty. Sending me $15 to throw shade is diabolical. W's in the chat to Feisty and Verillion. W's in the chat to you guys. And he ran.
Of course, they always do. They are impatient and they're stupid.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Guys, best way to support the platform is going to be the links in the link tree in the bio on the Tickety Talk. Hector Talks with 2 R's and Cash App and Venmo, PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat. Do the same for Erica as well. I believe Manny may have links in his bio if you want to support him for the cooking he just did there, because I wasn't familiar with the specific thing. I was going to look that up in a bit, and then Manny got it. Manny's a fucking walking, talking computer. Best way to support them is going to be their links in their bio. Erica does not have a Cash App. You may use mine, and I'll get that over to you. Erica, I owe you $15. With that being said, Trump supporters come on
remind
up. Yes, Manny.
3 things. First off, did Kit get all of the things that they needed?
I don't know about all.
Like the whole, because I know it's like 170, and I did 50 for Kit, 50 for Blue, and I just want to make sure.
Have you got some followers? I'm not sure. Okay. I'll check in. I'll check in with them.
Okay, cool. Let me know, because I can get paid and then help cover whatever else.
W's. Thank you for that.
The second thing is just, yes, FTO designation does allow for the pausing of like freezing of bank accounts.
I don't know what happened.
Evidence. Like
God bless you.
That freezing
Thank you, Kitty.
would only actually be within the United States. So if we have a bank and we find their assets in our bank, we can freeze that account. But we haven't seen any of that. The accuracy of that statement that we're freezing their accounts hasn't been proven yet. That was the other thing I was going to bring up. And lastly, if I could just steal 2 minutes, I just want to tell everybody, including you guys, that January 1st, 2026 happened. We're in 2026. Everybody, like, if you guys are waiting for the midterms started. There have been several elections that have already happened, several special elections that have already happened, 3 of which, South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama, we've lost those 3 state special elections to Republicans. South Carolina specifically, District 98 special election, 21 votes. 14,000 people did not vote in between 2024 to 2026. 14,000 people, and the Republican won by 21 votes. In I forget the district. 36. Alabama 36.
Or Alabama.
Yeah, no, this one's Alabama. So I'll slow down. So South Carolina 98 special election, 1/6/2026, 21 vote differential. In 2024, in that same election, 2024, there were 17,000 votes casted. In 2026, there was 3,500. South Carolina District 98. In Alabama, 1/13/2026 there was I have to look at it again. I think there was like 3,000 or 5,000 votes. No, my bad. It was 1,700 votes. 1,700 votes casted in that total election. The Democrat got about 600.
God bless you.
Everyone, the elections are starting. The elections are here. Your primaries are coming if they haven't already. These are special elections. 72 special elections within 2026 alone. Like, if you don't know your district, please learn it by now. If you don't know what's going on in your district, Ballotpedia, Wikipedia, I don't care. Figure it out. Elections are starting. If you are waiting for Gavin Newsom, who is it, Schumer, Pelosi, or the DNC in general to tell you when your state and local election is, then you might as well wait to November. It's starting. You can't wait on the Democratic Party. You can't wait on your favorite politician, or you can't wait on your favorite content creator to tell you when your state and local election is. Please get out.
God bless you.
Find out and raise hell.
Thank you, Sicker Society. 6,000%. Thank you for that, Manny. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I will say it every single
God bless you
throughout the live. Thank you, Crazy Unicorn Lady. I swear to you, if I find out anyone in my Discord did not vote, is not registered to vote, didn't do due diligence, I will block you. I will kick you out. I'm not fucking playing. I am so sick and tired of you guys sitting around listening to these lives for entertainment, but then not actually doing the work as people are dying. This shit is serious. Fucking serious.
And
take it seriously. Stop doing this performative shit on this app.
It's crazy. Like, I get it. It's a state. It's your state house. This is your state house and your state senator stuff. This is also going to be for a lot of you, and I the judges in 2026. There are so many judges. There's so many judicial elections in 2026. If you want to stop the Republicans at the court, your judges are monumental. Like, there are so many elections in 2026 alone. If you are just waiting for the 435 House seats and like the, 12 senator seats, that's not enough. Like, your state, your local stuff is important.
6,000%.
You want to carry that blue wave to November? You gotta push it there. That's it. I love y'all. I love both of y'all, and I watch y'all every day. Thank you.
I know you do. W's
Much
in the chat
love.
to Manny. W's in the chat to Manny.
Much
Guys,
love,
if you're not
Manny.
following Manny, follow him. He doesn't host his own lives, but you'll often see him on panels cooking, just as he just did earlier. Greatly appreciate you coming up here, Manny, and sharing his information. Also, guys, where's he at? Where's he at in coins? I'm curious. 1,000.
Just a little thousand.
I'm at a K. I'm good, bro. If anybody donates to me,
3/5 coins, maybe.
No. If anybody donates to me, it's just gonna go to Olive. And if anybody sees that link in my bio, that's for Blue. That's for my boy Blue.
You're my boy, Blue.
That's fair.
Exactly.
Sorry,
I heard you say band for band. I thought you were gonna say fuck, but you know, I thought you was gonna say the full thing, Eric.
All I know is band for band. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I'll say it for you. Band for band, fuck nigga.
Okay. I am definitely gonna add that on.
Tube, hold on for a moment. Hold on. So once again, if you're not following Manny, go ahead and do that. And I'm just gonna do this real quick. Look.
Please go out and vote. Please go out and vote. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
Love you, Manny. Thank you.
Have a great night, Manny.
Look at Manny's profile picture and tell me I'm wrong.
Bruh.
Tube side, we just played the Soul Glow song from Coming to America. That's why we couldn't do it over on that side. If you know what I'm talking about, enjoy the laugh. If you don't, go fucking watch Coming to America. What's wrong with you? And don't watch the second one. It was trash. Manny has a better voice than Hector, to be honest. You know what? With mods like this. Any cases, Trump supporters. Request up in the box. You are the demographic of people that we want to have a conversation with. Get your balls out of Donald Trump's purse. Put them back in your socket. And get up in the box. You'll never cease to amaze me how you guys are the big bad toughest of the toughest. You won't say this to my face. Motherfucker, you can't even say it across the screen. Defend your vote. If you don't regret it, defend your vote. Should be easy peasy. The second you guys get challenged, literally, the second you guys get challenged with the last two guests, Erica, this is what I think they do. I think, and this is actually why, I don't have fun growing.
You don't have fun what?
I don't have fun growing my platform. And what I mean by that is I miss the days when no one knew who the fuck I was. Because when
I don't. Shit.
When no one knew who I was and I started doing these lives, I think that contributed to so many of them who had the audacity to come up. They're like, oh, this is just another guy.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Just trying to get coins, right? He's just trying to get coins. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He here for the grift.
So they came up with all this audacity. And then upon coming up, they're like, oh, shit. This nigga knows what he's talking about. He one of them smart darkies.
Oh, my God, Hector, please. I do not have my AirPods on, bro.
God damn it. He's like, he one of them smart Negroes. Okay? He knows things. Oh, ooh.
Mr. Hector was just being funny.
Oopsies. So now I got me a little following. A dedicated base and stuff. They see that and they run scared. Because they're like, this man's. And now I'm making clips of you niggas.
I'm clipping everything.
Everybody. Now they're like, I'm not trying to get clipped. Because it happens every time. Either they stay down in the chat or they come up, and the second you challenge them, the first guy, they said this in the footage. Bet you weren't expecting me to pull it up and show it to your face how wrong you were. The next guy, Donald Trump's doing this. Biden was doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is good for this, but it's not.
You heard it today, right? On my live, that dude literally comes on and says that President Obama didn't do any criminal justice reform.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, you sure about that? And he was like, yeah, he didn't do anything. And I was like, okay, all right, continue. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. As soon as I proved him wrong, he wanted to step into the misogynoir, telling me some is liberal women, as if I was going to let him get that one off. No, what I tell that man? I said, I heard the nervousness in the back of your throat and the dry dick on the tip of your tongue. Stop playing with me. What's wrong with y'all?
Dry dick on the back of your tongue is crazy.
Stop playing with me. That's all I got. And then he ran.
Of course he did. We're going to make this an annual thing, guys. We're going to make this an annual thing that we do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and maggots, I want to introduce you guys to the Obama Presidential Center, a global center for change. This is a giant building built in Chicago as a monument to Obama and his legendary, wow, why the fuck did I struggle with that? Legendary administration. I'm not sure how many of you guys have seen it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. They're going to be doing all kinds of good things there. A place for the Negroes.
Vito hates that center.
For the only Negro president. And one of the greatest presidents that we've ever had. W's Obama. W's Obama. You said Levito hates it? What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He hates that. He thinks it's a waste of taxpayer money, but it's Levito. So what do you expect?
It's Obama's money. The fuck? The fuck?
Exactly. I can't wait to visit it. I'm going to visit and be there.
Excuse me. When is this going to estimated to be done? Let's see. I have a couple things on my list to do this year. One of them, Africa. Second one, potentially Japan. Third one.
What?
Huh?
I'm about to say, wait, go with the third one. What's the third one?
Third one, New York, because it's been a while.
Cool.
Fourth one, Colorado.
Nice.
Fifth one, California.
Okay.
Those are my 5 places I want to travel to this year.
I want to do. Where do you want to go in Africa, though?
That'll probably be like after. Oh, maybe July, August. That would be cool.
But where?
Where? Oh, I tell you this already. I want to go to East Africa. I want to go to all parts of Africa, but I want to go to.
You want to go to East?
I want to go
See,
East.
I think I want to go to West Africa. I want to go to Ghana. Is where I want to go. I low key want to go to Nigeria, but not for real, not for real. But I want to go to Ghana for sure. I can do East Africa. I think I could do East Africa, but I would really want to go to West Africa and also Barcelona. I have to go be like, no matter what, Hector, no matter what happens, May 31st of 2026. All right, because that's my birthday. I am going to be in Barcelona.
Oh, we'll make that happen. That's guaranteed.
Making it happen.
Oh, that's guaranteed.
All right. I'm going to be in Barcelona, and I'm going to be dancing with someone's Spanish son.
You know what? More power to you. More power to you. W's in the chat to Sean for the $5 PayPal. I'm catching a weird glitch that I can't donate on Tube. So here I am. These creeper make me want to thank Jeebus that I have a shrink appointment later this month. Like Erica says, what the fuck are we doing here? Big love to you and both of your communities. Sean, I want to sincerely apologize to you for the role our platforms play in making you see a shrink. But I appreciate your donations, man. W's in the chat to Sean. W's in the chat to Sean. I like Sean, man. Sean says it like it is. He speaks his goddamn mind. Sean don't play.
He does.
He does not play.
Sean's the fucking best. Miss Angie is in Denver.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Miss Angie is in Denver. So that's awesome.
Okay. Guys, best way to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. If you love the stream and everything that we're doing here, if you want to support it, despite the fact that Trump supporters being a bunch of bitches tonight, you may hit up the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. Cash App and Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's, and PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the YouTube side, Tube side, They haven't flagged me as much for that anymore. You may send a super chat or a super sticker. W's in the chat to Feisty for the $5 super chat. I had a MAGA misinformation video removed today, and I'm scared of. What was the video? Send me the video. Send me the video, Feisty. What was it about? W's in the chat to Feisty. W's in the chat to Feisty. I appreciate you.
God bless you.
Guys, make sure you like the stream over there on the Tube side. Shout out to some of the hardest working mods, because Lord knows I don't look over there. I get some things, at least, on the TikTok side. I don't really look on Tube outside of the chats of Super. But yeah, thank you very much, Ticket Society, for the donuts. Looks like we need 19 more of those. Continue to tap the screen. Let's get the likes up to 200K. Where's Nini when you need her? Nini would have carried 75K likes by her damn self already. Nini is the super tapper in chief.
Tap, tap.
Feeling obligated. Yeah, okay, Kit. Anyone who wants to donate to Kit and helping them out, as Manny did, fuck
God bless you.
Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. The fuck is their username? I forgot. Kit, send me your username. I'll just put it in the chat. Thank you, Becca B, for the donuts. Thank you for clearing out that goal. You know what I miss? I don't see the crowns anymore, Erica.
Yeah, they went away.
Why would they?
So my new we was Kangs is the Pharaoh hat thing. Yeah, because I was saying like bitch, I'm a Pharaoh, and it didn't work. So Liv was like, say we was Kangs, and I was like, let me try it. And then someone sent one, and I said, we was Kang. It works.
I'm looking for it. Where's the Pharaoh? I'm not going to set it, but I'm looking for it. Pharaoh mask. God damn, I ain't putting that up there yet. What's the last gift we just did? That was 30. What's above 30? I don't know. Let's do perfumes.
Oh.
So y'all ain't stink. Let's do the perfume gifts. Oh, wait. I just saw it. The crowns are back.
The crowns are there?
Look.
Yay.
All right, guys. The crowns are here. They were gone for a minute. I know
they were gone.
For a minute. I was like, the fuck? Those are my favorite gifts, bro. That was one of my favorite gifts. Because I'm a motherfucking Kang. We was Kangs. You know what?
I say that because of Dr. Umar.
We was Kangs. Thank you, Secret Society. I'm going to do a different one every time. Erica, have you seen those? You know what hat I'm talking about? You know what hat I'm talking
about? Brown bunnies.
The African hat?
The African? I know what hat you're talking about. What is that hat?
I know that's not what it's called. I know that's not what it's called.
I know what you're talking about, though. My God.
I'm going to pull it up, though.
What is that?
We was Kangs. Let me find it here.
My ex-boyfriend had a lot of them because he's Nigerian.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I have it in my Amazon cart. I have a couple props in my cart for the show.
Don't wear it as a Hector.
Every time we get the FBA people, the mother talk about, but the motherland.
Okay, then that's fine to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the hat on.
Afila. Okay, oh my God, I be knowing stuff, but I don't be knowing stuff because I was unsure. Afila. No, a kufi is different. Actually, a kufi is flat. The kufi is what the Muslims wear, the flat one that goes on your head. But a fila is the one that's like circular
kufi, yeah.
And it sticks up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting me a kufi. I have the kufi. I have a nurse fit when we bring back the Democrat derangement syndrome lives. We're gonna be diagnosing those motherfuckers. And then I have the stethoscope. I have another one on the works. I'm not gonna tell y'all about that one yet. We're gonna do some props. We're gonna have some more fun with these lives because I'm getting stressed. I'm getting stressed doing this. As much as I have been, I'm like, if I'm going to continue to do this as rapidly as I have been, we're gonna have to find a way to like
lean into it. You gotta lean into it and have fun. That's what I be doing.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be crashing out every live, and that's not what I want to do.
I put aluminum foil on my head and started preaching. Sometimes you just got to do the things because this stuff is like, if you take everybody so darn going like seriously, it's stressful. You get burnt out. It's like if you worked, if you were an insurance agent and you went to work every day, every single day, right? For friggin' 2 months in a row. And you didn't actually take any breaks or mental. You just always write in policy and answer questions about why is my rate high? Why is my rate high? Yes, I added my 16-year-old son to the policy with a Dodge Charger Hemi, right? It should only cost me an extra $2 a month. Why does it cost me an extra $500 a month? Well, and you burn the fuck out, wouldn't you?
There we go. If anyone wants to support one of my moderators, donations, you want to hit them up and help them support a thing that they're trying to get done, you may hit up that Cash App user that I put in there. They're trying to keep their phone bill on. That's what they use for information, to talk to their husband and everyone else and interact with us. So anyone wants to support them, Celine Kit down there in the chat. Okay, where are they at? Where you guys at? Where are the Trump supporters at?
Excuse me. Excuse me, incredible gassy here. I asked a question.
You asked me a question?
Yes, when you burn out?
Wait, what?
I was talking. You didn't hear me? You didn't hear
To
me?
me, no.
Oh, that's crazy. You zoned out, bro.
Yeah,
No, so also someone in the comments asked, have we ever met? I've never met Hector a day in my life.
What am I supposed to do with that, Erica? We was kangs. Thank you, Kitty.
We was kangs.
I have my foil hat too. I haven't worn it in a bit. Hold on.
Yeah, they might be mid cars, Wave Boss. I hope I said your name right. But why would you buy your 16-year-old a Dodge Challenger or a Charger Hemi? Like, if you don't get that child 2001 Geo Prism, I don't know, something neon. Get them a neon.
If you guys are a fan club member, which is free or close enough, you get those sticker already. I'm gonna put it down there.
John, you want this bread?
There's one of them.
Oh, Bubba.
We used to put this on every time they went nuts. We used to put this on every time they went nuts. Because you just gotta bounce the bullshit off and focus on the facts. That's what you have to do. I'm over here with my new Sonata, hoping the Hyundai Kia boys don't get me.
Why the hell would you buy a Hyundai?
Oh, not the Hyundai slander.
No, if you are concerned about the Kia boys, right? Why would you buy a Hyundai? I want to buy a Hyundai.
Oh, that's a good point.
Now Jordan's not going to talk to me for at least 2 weeks for that.
That's a good point.
Love you, Jordan.
I ain't gonna cap Erica.
You ready to call it? It could be an early night. You can panel hop if you really feel like doing it.
Panel hopping isn't gonna do what I want it to do.
Oh, what we need to do to get the momentum? You think you should just do a hit one restart and see what it do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We may do a restart.
Okay.
We may do
All right.
a restart.
We was Kangs. I'm gonna drop down.
2 damn people well, 3, I guess. 3 damn people, and they all ran. All runners, guys. We had 3 runners tonight. Back to back to back. Like, really? Take a break and rest, Hector. Ain't no rest for me, bro. This is my job, bro. What?
I'll tell you something.
Lions. Squirrels ate all the wires in my engine. 10,000 in damages.
God damn. You should get a new car. What kind of car that is?
Is that covered by insurance? How
Vermin. Are vermin covered by? I don't know if vermin's covered by insurance.
I guess you'd have to use comp. You would have to comp on that one. What kind of super squirrel? What kind of super ass squirrels? If you have comprehensive, that's what I was thinking.
It's comprehensive, yeah.
That's so wrong though, because then they're gonna upcharge you. How the fuck are you supposed to control
All
squirrels?
she got to do is pay her deductible.
Yeah, I'm saying they'll increase her rates afterwards if it's on comp.
Typically, comp doesn't increase your rates.
Yes, it does.
Who y'all be having insurance with?
It absolutely does. And some insurance companies are a little bit more lenient on it than others. Yes.
USAA never increased my rates because of comp.
USAA. Well, USAA is pretty good for certain people. Yeah. I've had Progressive. I've had Safe Auto. I don't know why the fuck I ever had Safe Auto.
Did you have Safe Auto?
Now I have AAA. I've had Liberty Mutual.
Oh, I used to work for AAA.
Yeah.
Fucking hated it. That's some expensive insurance, Hector. Well, I wrote policy. I worked for the one and that was like in Arizona and California, and I think Utah. That insurance is expensive. How are you banned from an insurance company?
That is crazy. You speed too goddamn much. That's what I heard. You got some tickets on you. That's exactly what I just read. You got some tickets on you. But yeah, and then I worked for State Farm. Those of you who don't know, I'm a licensed insurance agent, guys.
Same.
I got skills outside of this.
God bless you.
W's to you, Sean. W's to you for the donuts. I appreciate you.
Hi, Sean. Insurance was actually fun. I don't care what anyone says. Insurance was fun. It was just like trying to explain to people their rate hikes, though, like when the rates would go up, try to get them to understand that, hey, we're all paying into this. And unfortunately, some people just take out more than others. And so this is a for-profit company. We're not your local government, that's nonprofit. We're for-profit. So we have to make money.
Yes.
So there's that. And so, like, if somebody called and said, I'm going to Geico, you'll be back. You'll be back.
I need an insurance friend. Oh, I said I'm a licensed insurance agent. I didn't say I'm an employed licensed insurance agent. I thought you guys knew this. Guys, I was fired in December of 2024 because I got sick. I was technically in a probationary period, but I got sick and I called out 3 days. And they fired me. I had another new guy working alongside me. He also called out for more days than that, and he was able to keep his job. I don't know how that worked. That's when I got into this fully, if you didn't know. Yeah, December 2024.
I didn't know you got fired. Huh. I got fired in April of 2025, April 18th of 2025 to be exact.
Yeah, she got that down to the
A few
date.
days before it was a day I decided to unfuck America.
I worked in auto total loss for State Farm. Interesting. Pretty impressive for a homeschool dropout. I know, right? I tend to do a lot of really cool things for a homeschool dropout. That's why I think I have an interesting approach. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm scrolling through apps, and when I'm scrolling through lives and I listen to people weaponize their degrees, it's first off, if you worked hard, you went to school, you got your degree, congratulations to you. That is an accomplishment. I'm not no fucking Charlie Kirk. Having a degree is a flex. Let me be clear. But I don't like how people use it in some of these conversations, especially when it's not applicable, right? Whereas
I have a master's.
I don't believe W's to the masters. I don't believe that a lack of a degree is a sign of a lack of intelligence. I do believe that a lack of a degree in specific fields should probably warrant you shutting the fuck up about it. 6,000%. So I understand people who do that, but there's conversations where, again, it's not applicable and people are like, I went to school for this, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, and you're still stupid. Like, Trump supporters weaponizing their degrees, the few that have them, is the funniest shit to me. The funniest shit to me. I don't care if you have a master, PhD, super D. I don't give a fuck what you have. You voted for Trump, you're stupid as shit. I don't know what else to tell you. That's how that works. That's how that works. All that education just to vote for Trump, that's embarrassing. That's not a flex. It's not a flex.
At all.
At all.
Oh, it's odd. I wouldn't do it. Are you about to restart now? I'm gonna go get comfy. I gotta wrap my hair. That's the only thing I don't like about having the Kamala is I have to wrap my hair every night in order to maintain it.
Having the Kamala is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we'll do the restart.
Or you can just do hood rat stuff. I mean, do you want to talk about like what your moon sign is and like what your rising sign is? Because my moon, I was trying to tell Shauna, but she didn't want to let me finish. I don't know why. She's gonna request up. But as a Pisces moon, all right, I think that stands in the way simply because of the fact that Pisces can be extremely emotional. I'm sorry, guys. You do be in your feelings. All right. Yeah, it's true. That's true. I'm going to go now. I've talked enough. See, that's the Pisces moon because the Gemini is a very grounded person.
Where is
And
Mel?
so is the Aquarius in me.
Is Mel here?
Mel.
If Mel's here, we'll do here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a restart. And I'm gonna give it, let's see, what time is it? 10:36. So we'll give it till 11. We'll give it till 11. We'll see what we get. If we get nobody, then I'm off for the night. This is what I don't
Okay,
like
so
about
we'll
going live
restart.
this late. I seem to have just a different experience with ops versus if I go 6 or 7. But
Yeah. So I was thinking if I could think out loud for 2. Are you about to restart? Yes or no? I missed something.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Are you about to restart?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay. I felt like I missed something. I can't remember if you said you were going to or not.
Yeah, I
My
said I was going
bad.
to. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll just message y'all then what I was about to say. It's not that
Well,
important.
say it before we do the restart.
Oh, what I was gonna say. Oh, I was thinking like I really want to start my live like basically between 3:15 and 3. So that's why I have to work on the time management thing. Also, they say that you're glitchy, Hector.
God damn it. Hold on.
The restart helped that. But that's why I want to work on really have to work on the time management thing because I want to do. Oh, they can't hear me. I just go restart.
I had too many tabs open. I got to do a shout out before I restart.
Oh, okay.
Let me load it back up again. How's it now? How's it now, y'all? I wish there was a way to send my super chats to my email too. Better? Okay. I had too many tabs open. Second I open up a certain amount of tabs, it's all over. We're working on that too. All right. We should be good now. We're about to do this restart. I just want to make sure I didn't miss this. Thank you. Alrighty. W's in the chat to Joel Shee for the $5 super chat. Republican/MAGA really acting like no more elections, which gives me a panic attack daily. You know what? These fuckers are awfully confident. I'm not going to lie. Like they know something we don't. 6,000%. W's in the chat to you, Joel Shee. W's in the chat to you. All right. Erica, would you like to say your piece, or you want to wait till the restart?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say my piece right now. Shout out to Sean for the 5. Sean said, I think it's funny that these MAGAs think they are up against a 70s sassy sitcom character, but then you dog them with charm, patience, and grace. I admire you and your community. You keep teaching an old dog new tricks. Sean, you are highly and greatly appreciated, sir. Thank you so very much for the kind words and always for your support. Thank you, Sean. Draw some hearts in the chat. And shout out to Jordan. Jordan said 15 and said, for being prettier than Hector, you are smart and appreciated. Well, thank you. Thank you guys are so kind. Thank you so very much. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate you. Draw some hearts. Freaking awesome.
W's for you guys. W's for you. Do I have a heart fan club sticker? I guess I don't. I'll get one in there. It's fine. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a restart, but there's 165 of you in here. You know what that means? There should be at least 165 more views on Erica's last video. So go to her profile, look at her last video. It's a live clip. Watch it until it restarts. Heart it, comment on it, save it, repost it. By the time you're done doing that, I will be back. Come back here. We're getting Erica to 100,000 views within the next couple of days. All right? And if we don't, I don't know. I'll block all of you. Okay. Restart. I will be right back. Tube, stick around. Restart. We'll be right back over here on the TikTok side. Go to Erica's last video and go watch it.
Thank you.
Alrighty, let's move this here. What up, tubers? How is it slower tonight than a Tuesday night? Tuesday nights are usually slow as shit. Like, typically Tuesday nights are really the slower ones. I find that fascinating. Likely take some time. What are you talking about, Taro? Is everything good? What are we doing, Taro? Are you supposed to be in bed? Are you supposed to be in bed, Taro? Alrighty, guys, make sure you like the stream over there on the tube side. Make sure you have that stream liked. If you're not subscribed to me, hit that subscribe button and turn on notification bells as well. It'll let you know every single time that I'm live. Now, let's go ahead and get this restart going. Bam. We are back. We are back on the tube side. We are back on the tube side. All right, let me cut off this tab here. Let me cut that. There we go. Perfecto. Perfecto. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see what good chats we can get going today. Let's see what we can get good chats going today. Whew. Welcome back in. Welcome back in. Let's see. Trump supporters are on their bullshit once again, huh? This is what gets me. When did Trump supporters become the biggest load of bootlickers on the face of the earth? I grew up with a very different batch of Republicans. I mean this. I grew up with Republicans that helped me become a Republican when I was. I grew up with Republicans that hated police. I grew up with Republicans that were anti-big government. I grew up with Republicans that wanted the lowest taxes as humanly possible. That part I disagree with for reasons. I grew up with Republicans that did not trust politicians. These are the Republicans I grew up with. And this is why I say that there's a difference between Republicans and MAGA. There absolutely is a difference between Republicans and MAGA. Or at least there was. And all of that went out the window when Donald Trump stepped onto the scene. All of a sudden, we loved the government. We loved how big it was when it was prosecuting and shitting on the people we hate. All of a sudden, we love the cops when they unjustly take out the people that we deem to be inferior. All of a sudden, it became, well, I guess consistent, give us the tax cuts, despite the fact that for the most part, it's not really going to us, at least not long term, but it's going to the 1% who's going to screw us over. I don't know what the hell happened to the Republican Party, but the Republican Party that I grew up with, in no way, shape, or form, would have stood for Trump. But here we are. Here we are. We was Kangs. Thank you so much, Sean, for knocking out the crowns. W's to you, Sean. W's to you. I appreciate that. W's to you. We appreciate that. I'll never regret my decisions. You know what's funny, Niles? You know what's funny? The reason why you don't regret your decisions is because you don't even know the decision that you made. Trump supporters don't know what they voted for. Trump supporters do not have the slightest clue what they voted for. They do all these keyboard warrior things. They chat it up. They listen to their podcast. But deep down, inside,
God bless you.
Trump supporters don't have the slightest fucking clue what they voted for. W's to you, Gigi. Thank you so much for the night star, Gigi. How are you? W's to Gigi. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. And that's why we're here. That's why some of you are surprised with the nonsense that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth on a daily basis. That's exactly the reason why. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, theys, thems, and MAGA, welcome into the live. Welcome in to defend the indefensible. And make no mistake, Donald Trump is a deplorable, indefensible, degenerate president. And his base is loaded with a large portion of the exact same people. We're talking about the willfully ignorant ones, not the ones who don't know any better, not the ones who just may have not done their due diligence before the 2024 election. We're talking about the people who do know better, and they choose to be hateful. They choose to be ignorant. They choose to vote on behalf of the people they don't like getting shit on the most. They voted for hate. 6,000% correct, Vanilla. This is what happens when it starts to get late. I got situational stuttering, and I try to talk too fast. But if you are a Trump supporter and you regret your vote, I especially want to talk to you. This is a platform where you should feel safe to express your opinions. And if you don't regret your vote, well, I really want to know why. Request up in the box. If you're over on the tube side, you may call the number on screen. That's going to be 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321. I guess we'll make it a thing here only Trump supporters. Are you a non-voter? If you're a non-voter, we'll make an exception. If you're not a non-voter, no, only Trump supporters. We'll go ahead and do our daily dose of Donald Trump's Truth Social. So bear with me. Let's see what Donald Trump is up to on Truth Social today. Hope you guys can see that clearly. Let's read it up. You know you can, Erica. Thank you guys for knocking out the gift goal, specifically Sean. W's to Sean. I'm going to go ahead and reset it. We're going to do... we'll just do a one set one because I want to be able to see the other gifts before I set it. Let's do these ones right here. Coin, select. All right. Let's read this post here. Does anybody believe that Minneapolis, these are the food stamp businesses? There's...
You got to read it like Trump.
You want to do it?
I can't see it. You know I can't see with or without my glasses.
All right, that's fine. Trump impression. Does anybody believe that Minneapolis, these are the food stamp businesses? Hold on. Let me go that up here. Here we go. There's no food. There's no cleanliness. There's no service. There's no nothing except fraud. They get sent millions and billions and trillions of dollars of taxpayer money. And they laugh. I tell you, they laugh at how stupid the Americans are, but not anymore. These people should be sent back to Somalia, that shithole dirt pile, or any other, I added that, or any other country where they came. California, Illinois, New York, Arizona, because I don't like to talk about red states that lean more towards my favor, because then that makes me look bad. And so many other places that are equally as bad. It's all a giant Democrat scam with protection from the fake news media.
Become a billionaire.
But it will end as we make America great again. Oh, we're back to America? I thought it was Iran. I thought it was Amman.
You thought you were in a dictatorship?
I think it's funny posting pictures of one place with like literally a boarded up window and an open sign, an African market, a Tawakal halal grocery in another shop, and not walking in to see the open business is really fucking stupid. Taking random photos of food markets in Minneapolis to make... This man is so fucking brain dead. Alrighty, Niles, I see you grew a pair of fucking balls. If only it came with some respect. Did you vote for Trump?
Why you keep muting me?
Did you vote for Trump?
Talking.
Do you have a hearing problem too?
Do you have a muting problem?
There you go. Did you vote for Trump?
Not registered to vote, so I didn't vote.
You're a non-voter. Okay.
I'm a non-voter.
Fascinating. You specifically said something in the chat that alluded to you voting.
I didn't say I voted.
Oh, got it.
What I said.
I sure will. I'll never regret
What
my
did it say?
decisions. So you came into a political live that's talking about Trump supporters regretting their vote. And you put, I'll never regret my decisions, despite the fact that it has nothing to do with the topic or politics. So you just put it there just to be a stupid fuck.
Don't regret my decisions.
Shut up. Trump supporters request up in the box are the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. If you're over on the tube side, you may call in the number on the screen, 737-295-5321. That's 737-295-5321. Fucking moron. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What am I looking for? There we go. Let's see what else he has here. More pictures of businesses that clearly wouldn't have the income to clean up their areas. He's just trying to now paint them out in a negative light. Paint them in a negative light. Same post. Oh, wow. I thought I put it back up on the screen. My fault. Yeah, literally he posted this twice. Stupid. He posted this twice. This morning, I had a very good call with the interim president of Venezuela, Delcy Rodriguez. We are making tremendous progress as we help Venezuela stabilize and recover. Many topics were discussed, including oil, minerals, trade, and of course, national security. Love how everything's about oil now. He literally leads with oil. This partnership between the United States of America and Venezuela will be a spectacular one for all. Venezuela will soon be great and prosperous again, perhaps more so than ever before. 30,000 people like this post. I am unaware of Delcy Rodriguez's statements in regards to this conversation and if it was beneficial. We only trust Trump. If you only trust Trump, you can come up here and defend it. Get his dick out your mouth and open your mouth to speak on behalf of your defense. I think that's a better idea. Let's look up Delcy. Let's see what Delcy has been up to here.
I missed it. Did you drop that other guy, Hector?
Yeah, he didn't even vote.
Okay. Oh, boo. We're not going down that hole again. Nope. Is that Dan guy back?
Do you know who he is?
They're talking to some guy named Dan in the comments. Remember Dan from yesterday? It was so painful.
No, I don't.
Mister, he's the one that told me I didn't know what quantitative easing is.
Oh, Black Dan. You're like a greenish profile picture.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Said, yeah, right. That's funny. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not seeing any statements from Delcy Rodriguez. They spoke on the phone Wednesday. Both leaders described the call in positive terms. Here we go. Rodriguez, in their own social media post, described their exchange as a long and courteous conversation. Let's see the post. Let's see what the post is. Also, Trump getting along with the vice president who was under a dictator.
It's all about democracy.
Really tracks.
It's about democracy.
Democracy and bullshit. I can't read this. Let me translate. I had a long and courteous telephone conversation with the President of the United States, Donald Trump, conducted in a framework of mutual respect in which we addressed a bilateral work agenda for the benefit of our people as well as outstanding issues between our governments. So they had a chat. We had a chat. This chat means a lot, guys. It really does. Do you hear me? Do you guys hear me? This chat means so much. It is so important. Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna change the world.
Like this conversation. Do you guys know what came out of this conversation? Courteousness. It's amazing. The people are free. Oil.
Yep.
Let's see what else here.
I just think it's silly that these people tried to frame this as the Venezuelan people being liberated when we were telling them from jump that this is not about the Venezuelan people. This is literally about resources. It's about oil.
Always has been, always will be. And they won't stop unless Congress stops them, Supreme Court stops them, where they get what they want. And then they'll move on to the next place. And we'll see how Trump supporters try to spin their way out of that one. W's in the chat to Joel Shee for the $5 super chat. I know this is a politics stream, but do you have football teams you follow, Hector? I don't watch sports.
he does it.
Yeah. I'm not a sports guy. I mean, I can sit down and watch a game. I can enjoy a game, but I don't give a fuck about sports. Only playing it. I only care about playing sports. I don't really watch it. And even then, I still never played a lot of sports. I used to play some street ball when I was a teenager. And then I picked up boxing.
I used to play basketball.
You used to play basketball? You was out here dunking?
I don't know about all that. A little bit extra. Slot. Why would you do that?
Because you tall as shit. You probably could.
I'm not. I am tall. I'm not that tall. Only 5'9.5".
What? Hold on. I'm curious now. What is the height you need to be to dunk?
The height you need to be to dunk? I
I
don't think you have to be a certain height. You just have to be able to like the lift. Like you just gotta be able to jump. You gotta have what they call the ups.
Yeah, so you just need to be able to get your hand about 4 to 8 inches above the 10-foot rim. So
Yeah.
a vertical jump, roughly an average of 11 to 12 feet. You need jumps to be at least 30 inches. So it'll be about a little over about 3 feet.
Yeah. You saw me walk today. Like Annalise Keating. I walked hard as hell. You think that I could jump in the air? My ankles still hurt.
About broke your damn hip.
I did.
Alrighty, Trump supporters.
That walk was hard as hell.
I don't know why you did it 3 times over.
I had to show my mom.
Oh, that's crazy. Trump supporters request up in the box. You're the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. Request up in the box. Don't be a bitch. And I see a couple of you in the comments. So let's play this game. Let's play the game of First Amendment silencing. Let's play that game. Your First Amendment right only applies up on this panel. That is correct. Only on this panel do you have a First Amendment right in this live, not in the chat. So I'm going to start silencing all of you bitch-made motherfuckers who are whining in the comments versus requesting up in the box. That's how this is going to go for at least the next 3 minutes. That is how this is going to go. Trump supporters request up, otherwise, shut up. Your president's so amazing. Your president's so great. He's fixing the country. He's making it great again, which is racist. And you guys can't seem to substantiate that, though. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Donald Trump has to fire anyone who gives out accurate numbers of his not-so-great economy. He has to threaten individuals who are keeping interest rates where they are to literally keep us from going into recession. He is wasting taxpayer dollars, not only in Congress putting forward bullshit bills, but also in the executive branch with some of executive orders and directives that are being challenged in court almost on a daily basis. None of that's making America great. And while American citizens are now about to lose necessary subsidies to keep their healthcare affordable, now it's going to spike up. We may be on the verge of another government shutdown come January the 30th, if I'm not mistaken. And all that money that went into your healthcare, into making it affordable for you, went to giving his Gestapo slave catcher people the ability to shoot American citizens in the face and get away with it. Congratulations, Trump supporters. You played yourself.
As always, Hector, the subsidies, the vote. I know the House did it. The House was able to do it, but it's with the Senate now to pass it for to extend it for 3 years. When are they going to be voting on that? I thought they were supposed to vote on that by today, Wednesday.
If I'm not mistaken, that is correct. I'll double check it here. Donnie Kami, I just watched it. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you for watching that video. I appreciate
Thank you, Lulu. Donnie the Kami Connie. Or is it the Connie Kami?
Donnie the Connie Kami.
There you go. Donnie the Connie Kami.
Yes. I admit I stupidly...
He's a con artist and a communist.
Literally. I admit I stupidly voted for Trump because of conservative values and not Trump. Regret it every day. Yeah. Takes a lot to admit that. Yeah, Donald Trump doesn't stand with conservative values. Absolutely not. He weaponizes them. And some of you conservatives are nuts. But yeah, he doesn't align with conservative values at all. Ricky, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do you regret your vote?
No. I think he's doing a great job with ICE and they're protecting us.
Rage mate.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I'm not even good at it. At all.
I'm telling you why I like Trump and why I voted for him.
What is the job of ICE?
To make sure that people who are liberal and deranged are not hitting people with cars. That guy has internal bleeding. He suffered from internal bleeding that was just released today.
Called it, Erica. You called it.
Smell them
He
a
suffered from
mile
internal
away.
bleeding. That shooting was justified.
Jesus.
Where's that medical
Trump's
report?
protecting us from people who are liberally
Where's that
deranged.
medical report?
Type it in on Google right now.
I asked you, where's the medical report?
It's on the internet.
It's on the internet. You saw it?
Yeah. Yeah.
You saw it.
Yeah. Look it up right now. I can post the link.
Go ahead. Fucking morons.
Huh. In regards to sports ball, I really hope the Eagles go to the Super Bowl again. That would be just absolutely fantastic.
You're mad that he had internal bleeding. It kills your narrative.
You got the link yet?
I posted it in the chat.
Oh, links don't work in
Idiot.
the chat. What's the name of the article?
Idiot.
Links don't work in the chat. What's the name of the
Yeah,
article?
they do.
It's literally
I
not
just
there.
posted it. How can I send it to you then? If it's not, if you're lying that the chat doesn't work.
I quite literally said, what's the name of the article that I can pull it up
Yeah,
on the
I
screen.
can send it to you right now.
I said, give me the name of the article. Just
Yeah,
literally say the name
gonna
of
make
the
it
article.
Since you're not very intelligent, I'm gonna make it easy for you and give you the link. How can I give you the link?
Oh, I'm sorry. You have trouble citing what you actually source, and that's why you
I
can't
just
say
gave you
the
a site in
literal
the chat,
name
but
of
you
it.
refuse to look at
I'm
it.
so sorry you're struggling.
You know what's so
If you
easy?
can
Just copy
quite
and paste
literally
what I
give the
put in the
name of
chat.
it.
Copy and paste what's in the chat right now.
Where is it in the chat?
Stop denying. Stop denying.
Oh, there it is. Now it's here. Great. What? Literally won't let me copy. That's fine. Hold on.
Oh, it's from X. That's
Cope.
cool.
Cope. This is also being
Imperium.
reported on major news outlets.
Let's do X Imperium first. Imperium Populorum? Nope, that's not it. They haven't posted. Where is that account?
Hey,
Imperium
Ricky, are you
first.
saying that this has his medical report up there?
Yeah, it's been reported by our United States officials.
Oh my gosh, it's the fucking brown shirt. Oh God. This
You're
dude
just mad
has
that
not
your
met a
narrative's
lie.
destroyed.
Oh,
You're ma-
shushy. See, listen, I'm not doing it.
You're
Shush up.
mad that
I'm
your
talking.
narrative's destroyed.
Okay, you got it, buddy. You got
You're
it. It's
mad that he
okay.
had
Hey,
internal.
stop pissing on the walls now. Come on, this is a
You're
nice
mad that
place.
he.
Hey. You the only
You're
one that
mad
sound
that he had.
mad here. Hey, you're a grown man. Why are you fighting the mute button? I think you should
And
stop doing that.
this dude,
Hey,
this
stop
guy's scared to
that.
look.
You are
He's
being
scared. He can't even.
ridiculous.
He can't even copy and
He's
paste.
literally finding it right now.
Not
So
He
there's
called me an
that.
idiot.
So
He
there's
called me
that.
an idiot,
Like,
but he.
calm down.
Let's see.
My goodness.
2011.
You're mad that you're.
Chill out.
You're mad that you're.
52568.
Hey, you're an
mad that you're.
adult. Hey, you're an
You're
adult,
mad.
bro. Why are you fighting the mute button like that?
761
Just wait for him to
477
You're
pull it
mad.
up. Hey, just wait.
5735. Like I
Seriously,
literally
weird.
have to like I'm typing in the entire URL because my copy and paste isn't working. S equals
Convenient
46.
excuse.
I don't know how it's a
Super
convenient
weird.
excuse when I'm literally
This
pulling it
guy
up
called
now.
me an idiot, but he can't copy.
Check this out.
This guy.
Check this out, Erica. Check this out, Erica.
Sure. He's gonna talk.
What does that look like? What does that look like, Ricky? What does that look like, Ricky? Is that the source
That
you said I
looks
was
like a
running
news
from?
report.
Is that the source you said I was running from?
Look at that news report.
Is this the
Look
source?
At that news
Is this the
report.
source you said I
Isn't
was
that
running
awesome?
from?
Isn't that news?
Is this the source you said I was running from?
Isn't that news report awesome?
Is
It
this the
kills
source
your
you said I
narrative.
was running
It's
from?
also being reported on major news
Is
outlets.
this the source
he
you
had
said I was
internal
running from?
bleeding. He got hit by a car.
Because what we
He got
have
hit by
here
a car
is a
and he has
video.
internal bleeding.
We have a video, and then we have
Breaking
a
911 is a
11.
reliable news source.
Is it now?
Yes, it is.
So where's the link to this medical report?
Go look
And
it
you
up on
said
Fox
it
News and
included,
CNN. It's on
Fox News and
CNN
CNN
right now.
never reported a medical. What's funny is
Yes,
that I
they
specifically
did.
asked you.
Yes, they did.
I literally asked you. The medical report's
Yes,
up.
they
You
did.
said yes. I said where? He said let me
That
pull it up for you.
information's right in
You then
front of you,
proceeded
and you're
to
mad
teak
that
up-
it kills your
Oh, it's right
narrative.
in front
You're
of me.
mad that it
Where
kills
do
your
you see it
narrative.
right in front of me?
You're mad
Where
that
do you
it
see
kills
it
your
right in front
narrative.
of me?
He got hit by a car. And
Where
he
do you
has
see it right in
internal
front of
bleeding.
me?
Get wrecked. He had
Where do you
internal
see it right in
bleeding.
front
It
of
kills
me?
your narrative.
Just hurry up and run, you
It's
stupid
right
little
there.
bitch.
Look at that.
Go
Look
ahead and
look
run,
at
you
that.
stupid little bitch, because that's exactly what you're going to
Look
do,
at
you
that.
stupid fuck. Shut the fuck up.
Look-
How about you shut the fuck up?
Look at that
You're a
news
goddamn
report.
moron.
Look at that news.
And you don't know how to fucking read.
Your
You don't know
liberal
how to
agenda-
find the information that you're
You're
talking
mad
about
that-
because you're stupid.
You're
You're a
mad-
stupid degenerate,
You're
and
mad
you
that-
should have ran down your mother's fucking
mad
leg,
that-
because that's the best
you're
you
mad
have
that
to
you're-
offer society,
You're
you
mad
dumb
that your narrative's
shit.
just-
This is the
You're
problem
so-
with you pathetic, mediocre, limp dick,
You're so mad you-
crackpot pieces
Hector.
of shit.
You're so
that
mad-
you don't know
He had
anything.
to-
You're so
and
mad
you're
he had internal
pathetic.
bleeding.
You're so pathetic
You're so
that
mad
your
he had-
best source is X
You're
posts
so mad-
over actual
You're so mad he
information.
has
So
internal
here's
bleeding.
what I want you to do. I
You're
want
so mad
you
he
to
had an-
hold your breath, okay? I
Get
want you to
wrecked.
hold your breath. I want you to hold
You
your
just
breath.
got
Do a
wrecked.
big inhale, like
Facts and logic.
all the way at
Facts
the
and
top of
logic
your
just
chest.
owned you.
All the way to the top of your chest. I want
Facts
you
and
to do the
logic
biggest
just owned-
inhale you possibly can.
Facts and logic.
And once you get to the top of your lungs,
Facts and-
I want you to hold that shit. Okay?
I'm-
And when
Before
you're done
he-
holding
before
that
he-
shit. Yes, Erica.
I'm
Before he goes, like, chill out, Ricky.
Facts
chill
and-
out. Ricky,
facts
can
and
you
logic.
tell us what internal bleeding can equate to?
He had getting
Can
hit by a
internal
car.
okay? You have
He had
since you
internal
have
bleeding
the,
by getting hit by
if you have the
by a
medical
mentally ill
report,
libtard.
then
Get
you
fucking
can
raped.
tell us. All right, what
You guys are
internal
just getting
bleeding
owned. You're
can
getting
equate
owned by
to?
facts and logic. You guys can't stand that the facts
old
are
is
right.
he
We're
in front of
getting
he
owned
was?
by X, guys. We're getting owned by
Yes,
X
you are.
posts.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
You're
we're
mad
getting
that he has
owned by
internal
X
bleeding.
posts.
No
You're
one is
mad that he has
upset.
internal
No one's
bleeding.
mad.
It kills your narrative.
I feel
It
like
kills
you
your
might be
narrative
mad.
that he had internal bleeding. You
Mad
called
is
him
Eric, I'm not
stupid,
doing this
but
anymore.
okay. I know. I know. The dude had a bruise. It was a bruise, Hector. That's all.
I mean,
Also, you can't release someone's medical records because that's the HIPAA violation. So there's that HIPAA. So there's that. That dude was stupid.
Eric, I don't know what he has. I haven't seen a medical report.
I haven't seen a medical report, but that's what internal bleeding can equate to. And of course, they're not saying that it was just a bruise or anything of that nature because they want to be inflammatory and get the people going, such as what we just saw. But, you know.
You can still get it from the car, by the
this
way.
isn't propaganda at all, Hector.
No.
Not propaganda at all.
Not at all.
Nah, you just hate the truth.
It's not as if 77 million people, the best they can do
You
is
hate
show me an X post with a breaking news
You
site
hate it.
as if there aren't 16 million breaking news sites on X.
Damn.
And then say
You guys are so-
verbatim that there's a god fucking damn it, this camera.
You guys
And
are so
say
brainwashed.
verbatim. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have the medical
like,
report?
Chill out.
Do you have the medical
Do you have the
report?
medical
How
report?
can
Do you have the medical report?
it's HIPAA law?
Do you
just
have
as
the?
you say?
Oh,
What are you talking about?
you didn't even fucking know that before Erica said it. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. Stupid fucking poor.
Ooh, chill. Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. Hey, it's over almost 300 people up in this motherfucker. All right, let's keep tapping the screen. Let's get Hector up to 100,000 likes. Y'all know me. I like stretch goals. All right. And also continue to share and repost the live. Also, let's go ahead. Oh, you did good on the gift goals. Yay. Awesome. Keep doing all of the good things. And if you're not following Hector, fix it. Fix it right now. Thank you very much. And make sure you send your daily heart me, guys. Thank you so very much. Keep doing all of the good things. Or else I'm going to put on like my what is it? My Hector voice. All right. And I'm going to make you do it. And then if you don't do it, I'm going to find where you live. And I'm going to knock on your door. And I'm going to say, why didn't you tap the screen or share it live? Do all the good things. Erica, I owe you $5.
No. I do not sound like that. Best ways to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's on Cash App and Venmo. PayPal, Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send in a super chat. Zaylin, did you vote for Trump?
No, sir.
Okay.
I voted for Kamala Harris. I just want to weigh in.
Trump supporters request up in the box here the demographic of people that I want to have a conversation with. Literally the only reason why I'm still alive is to talk to Trump supporters, although that may change very soon. So, friendlies, I appreciate your support. I really do. But I have several mediums that you can message me on. TikTok, IG, Tube, Super Chat, Donation, Discord. Several avenues where you can get a hold of me. When I host these lives, it's for Trump supporters. Please and thank you. We'll get back to the friendly lives. They won't be tonight. Cool? Great.
Hey, Hector, are you going to be on tomorrow?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure because I can't remember if you were or not. Ain't no way. Hi, Doc. Are you a Trump supporter?
No, hey
I
Hector.
didn't think so.
Hey, Liam, do 25 push-ups right now.
Listen, I just need to
Hold on,
do
Doc.
it.
Hold on, Doc. Hey, Liam,
Hold
do
on, Miss
25
Doc.
push-ups right now.
Okay, let me turn on my camera.
Cool.
Did you say people can
No,
mess?
no. I didn't ask for your opinion. I just asked you to do push-ups. Come back up when you're ready to do push-ups. Come back up when you're ready to do push-ups. I didn't ask for your opinion on anything else.
Hey, I just wanted to address Ricky Boy that was up here. Listen,
Really quickly. He's back. Push-up time. Push-up
Miss Doc, he gonna
time.
stop cutting you off. I'm gonna yell at him for you.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. Liam's about to do 25 push-ups.
All right, here we go. Can people message you on your Grinder account?
Oh, he's not going to do 25 push-ups. Listen, I don't know why you guys like to project your sexuality onto other people. Love is love. Love who you love. Good luck to that. I know you like black dick in your mouth. I wish you the best.
Oh, Hector, Elder is on the panel.
She'll be all right. Hey, Doc, you know this ain't a place for kids, don't you?
listen, you got me over here just like I'm over here cracking up.
What are we doing?
All right, Miss Doc, say your
Listen,
piece.
I just need to say my piece because Ricky Boy, that was up on your panel, he got that story. It was in USA Today. But that original story, I just watched tonight on YouTube. And that shit came from that lying ass, Christy Nome. They're lying. They
Yes, ma'am.
had to try to prove that somehow he got injured. He didn't get injured at all. And that's a lie. And until we see some type of medical report, we not taking that.
Absolutely
We ain't taking
not.
that.
The administration, who can't prove a single thing they've said to be true, we're now supposed to believe that this person actually was hit, had internal bleeding, and there's a medical report that no one can substantiate. This was the report, guys, according to Ricky stupid ass Bobby, whatever the fuck his name was. This was the medical report. It was a breaking news post, breaking 9/11. This was the report. 1.6. This is why I hate X. 1.6 million people saw this and are now coming up on
It's fake
panels and
news.
bringing this shit to my fucking face.
Just like they did with Renee's arrest record that she doesn't have. That's fake.
Everything they do is fake. A bunch of liars.
What up, AC?
Yes, ma'am. I agree with you. Well, Miss Doc, thank you so much for coming up,
Thank
love.
you.
And thank you for being
Because
here.
I just needed to say that because I know what I saw tonight on YouTube, and he over there on YouTube on that Fox fake ass news. Simple as
Yes,
that.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Faux
Thank you
news.
again.
That's
I
what
hope
it
you have a
is.
great night.
Thank
All
you, Miss
right,
Doc.
you too, baby.
Thanks,
All right.
bye.
Appreciate you.
Bye-bye.
Drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Doc. Drop those hearts.
Damn,
Hey, my
now I feel
eyelashes look
bad.
boneless. Okay, other guy, come back.
I was about to. I keep
Other
that
guy,
motherfucker
come
with the
back.
quickness.
Was it Zaylin? Who was
I
it?
think his name was Zaylin. Zaylin, I have to be
Zaylin?
fair.
Zaylin?
If you're still here, I have to be fair. Come back up. I'll give you a chance to say your piece.
Somebody find Zaylin.
I wasn't gonna do Miss Doc like that. I know
Oh
Miss
no!
Doc.
See, that's the thing, right? I think our elders, like our aunties and whatnot, they know. They be knowing. As soon as I hear that voice, I'm like, all right, I can't just pick this person. I don't want my eyelashes boneless.
Boneless is
Eyelashes
diabolical.
boneless as hell. I want my eyelashes boneless.
W's in the chat to
It's so
Sean
thin.
for the $5 PayPal.
So thin.
Imperium is the name of a 2000s movie about neo-Nazis. Coincidence?
Oh, yikes!
I did not know that. Let's see.
Oh my gosh!
Let's see.
I really learn stuff every single day.
Let's see.
Just learning stuff.
Oh, 2000s. You were correct, but 2016. Why did I think it was like early 2000s? A 2016 movie starring Harry Potter himself, Daniel Radcliffe. Interesting.
Not Harry Potter. He gonna be 85 years old. They were like, Harry Potter.
Let's read the description here.
The ICE list is out? What's the ICE list?
A young FBI agent eager to prove himself in the field goes undercover as a white supremacist. Huh. What are the ratings on this? 84% on Rotten Tomatoes, 68% on Metacritic, 61% of Google audiences liked it. We may have to add this to the movie night list.
Mm-hmm.
We may add this to the movie night list. You want to see?
I'm so serious. If y'all see Zaylin come back in, definitely send him an invite.
Yeah.
Please, thank you.
Zaylin comes back in, send him an invite, bro. We went a little scorched earth on him. The name is Imperium.
You with a little scorched earth. Don't put me in there. Don't lumping me in there.
She said, "We speak in French. Who the fuck is we?"
No. English, mother. Do you speak it?
What's the name? Imperium. I just put it in the chat. Imperium. Imperium's the name of the movie. All right. I'm going to give it 3 more minutes and then we're done. I'm going to give it 3 more minutes and then we're done. So, Trump supporters, you have one final chance to actually substantiate your claim, because so far, the last 4 of you that we've spoken to have been a special kind of moron. If you vote for Donald Trump and you think he's the best thing since every single president ever, y'all specifically say Abraham Lincoln, then guess what? That means it should be easy for you to say he's a good president. That means you shouldn't be afraid to own any libtard on a TikTok panel, right? Because you have the truth on your side. You have Kristi Noem on your side. You have Donald Trump on your side, whatever that means. Come up here and use that white privilege of yours. Come up here and use that white power of yours. Teach this stupid old degenerate darky exactly why you voted for Donald Trump.
Yes, that applies to Blagger too. Come exercise that white power.
You don't have to do that.
I didn't say it. I just said that. I didn't say it. White power.
Rob, we already know you voted for Trump. Do you regret it yet?
Oh, God.
No, I still believe in it times 1,000. Yeah, I'm up here.
What are you eating?
Rob, you be chewing on your tongue?
I'm eating Chinese food.
Stop eating in our ears. That is
Okay,
rude.
sorry about that, but
you know better.
I eat Chinese food just to show that I'm not a racist.
Shut the hell up. I swear you're not a real person. Why would you say something like that?
Yeah, you want to be with me, Erica. Secretly.
We don't have to do that. That's just unnecessary.
Hector, Erica, I'm sorry.
Hey, are
I
you
don't mean
playing
to interrupt.
music?
I am sorry. I'm going to move away from
turn
it.
your music
Give me one
off?
second.
Yeah. Gonna get me flagged. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna. Is he serious? Sorry for dropping. You want to bring him back?
No,
Well,
I don't.
I ain't gonna put that on
No,
you.
I don't. No, that was all
Hey,
you.
PG, get in the box. PG, get in the box. Get my money. I seen you. I seen you, PG. Get in the box. Get my money.
He ain't coming up here. You know he ain't coming up here. Not to pay. Trump
I
supporters
sent
are
you
broke.
the invite, PG. There you go. PG. Senior.
Yeah? What's up?
Where my money at?
Is that you?
Yeah, where my money at?
Oh my lord.
Where my money
you
at?
still on this?
Yeah, I told you. If you gotta split it, you can split it. But you know what it is.
33 on Zelle.
You have to
33
move on with your
cash.
life.
I can't.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I told you already. I'm like a dog with a bone.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, you got to move on with your life.
I can't move on with my life.
To me,
I
it's
can't.
resolved. To me, it's resolved.
It's resolved for you because you haven't paid your debt and you never thought that you'd see me again. But yet here we are, PG. Here the fudge we are. Give me my money, PG.
I mean, literally, Hector said, like, I'm not going to come up. Like, I'm scared or something. Like,
apparently you are scared to pay your
debts. You want to litigate this once again?
Do you want?
Because nobody.
I'm
going
to see you in small claims court.
Yes, we need Judge Wapner at this point.
Yes, dig him up.
I don't know how old you are, but do you
dig
remember
him up.
Wapner?
I'm telling you to dig him up. I know who you're talking about.
You want Judge Judy? Like what judge do you want? What judge do you want?
I want Judge Maybelline.
I don't know who that is. Maybe
exactly.
Oh, okay. All right. Listen, sue me. DM me. We will bring this to small claims court. What are you with $1,000?
Yes.
All right. Can we move on because the country's in fucking shambles right now? Can we move on? Because me and you, nobody cares.
What? Huh?
Nobody cares.
Well, the video got over 20,000 views, which I think is pretty good.
Well, no. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did I get any supporters of that 20,000? Like anybody like, hey, Howie's a good dude?
No.
No, come on, fucking 20,000. Not one person supported my ass.
Not one person.
That's messed up.
That's a you problem.
Yeah,
that is messed up.
None. They was like, give her $1,000.
Man, I ain't seen Hector since like the 2024 election.
I'm glad.
He's out on his own right now. He's got his own thing going on right now. That's pretty good. I'm impressed. I like to see young people like doing well. I really do.
Thanks. Do you still make as much sense as you used to in 2024?
No. That's subjective.
He doesn't, Hector.
Yeah.
No, you were pretty fierce back in 2024. Like, right now you seem pretty like chill. So it's like it's okay.
Hey, PG, what's your best argument for Trump?
Well, my number one issue in 2024 was the border, and obviously he's done a phenomenal job with that. And now we're getting into a different situation with ICE. So, I don't like seeing it. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't like seeing people confronting ICE, and I just wish people would stop doing that.
Oh my God, Hector, we literally just talked about this.
We did.
Comply or die is basically what you're thinking. You don't think that people should be protesting?
Well, it depends on your definition of protesting.
Hector, do you have the video of the protest that I showed earlier today? If not, I can send it to you so you can play it.
Because another young person just got pew-pewed in Minnesota tonight, right?
I'm thinking maybe 2 people, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. Like, I'm trying to watch and be on TikTok at the same time.
We can pull it up. Well, no, we didn't have videos left tonight.
God bless you.
That much I don't know of. We don't have any video of that. Thank you, Swan, for the roses. I appreciate you. Guys, if you haven't sent your daily heart me, make sure you do so. If you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Share out the live, although we're probably going to wrap up here in a bit. I'm not going to lie with you. Check out the links in the bio for the best ways to support the platform, whether it's following me at the other social media platforms, donating to the links, getting yourself some merch off the shop, or joining the Discord. You can do all of that. Oh my God. via the links in the bio. If you're over on the Tube side, thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit the like button on that stream, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and you may send a super chat or a super sticker if you want to support the stream that way. Kick Out Shot in the Eye by Rubber Bullet and Dragged On. That was the 9th, Jared. That was the 9th story. That's the video I still can't show you guys because it's so graphic. TikTok will take me down if I show that. Thank you, Erica, for this. Let's pull it up on the screen. God damn it. Hold on. And this is what Erica was talking about earlier. I will make it bigger. Start over.
Video captured in St. Paul, Minnesota shows Border Patrol agents tackling an anti-ICE protester during an immigration enforcement operation. The man, who authorities did not identify, was filming ICE activity at a gas station at the time.
What did he do wrong?
The Department of Homeland Security says the man, a U.S. citizen, did not comply with a lawfully given order and was arrested. The agency said he was part of a crowd that formed while agents were arresting a man from Honduras who had a final order of removal since 2020. CNN has reached out to the Department of Homeland Security for more information.
As you
There's
guys,
that one. Hector, I sent you a second one.
okay. As you guys just saw, he literally got shoved. He didn't do anything. Here's the next one.
Hector, can I answer your question?
No, watch this one.
He pulled out his fucking gun.
Did you just laugh, PG?
Oh shit, he's got his gun. He pulled
It's
out his fucking gun.
yeah, I laughed a little bit. Just
Hector, bring it over some.
Oh shit.
That would be the left of the screen if you were looking at it. There you go.
You saw that. Oh shit, he's got his gun. He pulled out his fucking gun.
That's okay. That's what you call confronting ICE. PG. That's called getting in the way of ICE.
I mean, Hector's a dude. Would you put yourself in that situation, Hector? In any?
How does one put himself in that situation?
Would you confront those looking at that video? Would you put yourself like standing there and you're gonna like get? You saw the dudes, right?
Excuse me. The guy at the gas station was a dude.
I'm talking to Hector.
The protester who had a firearm pulled on them.
It's
just like a guy thing.
Was a dude. Like, senior, you're going senile. You're going senile.
No.
There's no other excuse for this whatsoever.
Cool.
Hector,
so let's answer your question.
Confront those dudes?
Would I
Are you gonna
protest?
confront those dudes?
Yes. Would I protest? Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like those people in the video did.
Standing in front of an officer? Yes. That is my right.
Have you ever done anything like that?
Yes.
Yes.
At the Capitol here in Austin, Texas. Several times. Particularly the last one where Renee Nicole Good was being held hostage in our Capitol by DPS.
No, that's not her name.
Oh my God.
You said Renee Nicole. You're sleepy.
Nicole Collier.
You talking about Austin Police?
DPS. And the National
What's
Guard.
DPS?
The Department of Public Safety.
Okay. And how close did you get to the National Guard?
I was right up by the door that they were standing in front where they blocked her from leaving. So I was pretty damn close.
Okay.
In fact, there is a video I have. Shit, I never posted it. It was in the Discord. How many of you guys, let's do this really quickly. How many of you guys remember that? The Nicole Collier protest I was at. Do you guys remember me live streaming in it when they asked us to get out? Even though the office wasn't closed?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that one agent I started to engage with? who literally got testy with me. You guys remember that? I was right in his face. Probably shouldn't have been, not gonna cap, but I was right in his face. I don't know. I don't really bow down to weak men.
PG, quick question. What happened? What happened to you in your life? And I would like to know the age in which it happened. All right. Where you determined, trying to make sure I ask this the best way possible. Where you determined that you were going to be
a bootlicker,
a cucking, simping,
enough with the bootlicker
bitch for Donald Trump. What age, PG?
About 48.
About 48? It was about 48 years old? That's when you decided to do it?
2016. I was
What
born
happened?
I just wasn't voting for Hillary Clinton, so I needed
Okay,
something.
I get it. You wouldn't vote for Hillary, so you voted for Donald. I get it. You saw how Donald did his first term. All right? That was your learning experience. You saw him. You determined during those 4 years that you liked Donald Trump as a president?
It wasn't so much about liking Donald Trump, is that I realized that I did not like Democrats, because the Democratic Party that I knew in the 1980s, the 1990s, was not the same Democratic Party in the 2010s.
W's in the chat to Sean Green for the $5 super chat. Cowardly lying MAGA ripping off a black woman. This one's for the go figure file. Damn. W's in the chat to you, Sean. W's in the chat to you. Appreciate your support. Guys, best way to support the platform is going to be the links in the bio. If you're over on the tube side, you may send a super chat. Carry on. Democratic Party is not the same one you grew up with or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that.
So what changed?
Hakeem Jeffries, now is. I never knew anybody like that 40 years ago, 30 years ago.
I don't
What
know
does that mean? Right, you say your words, but
it
they don't
means
make
if
sense.
Hakeem Jeffries was the Democratic Party, I'm like, dude, you're. I don't care about you. I don't care about you.
What does that mean? I'm so confused. I feel like you're speaking in riddles. Is giving, say it with your chest, PG.
The Democratic Party sucks.
Oh my God. Hector, this is so productive. This is the most intellectual conversation I've ever had in my life.
I know what he's trying to say.
I know what he's trying to say. I just want his punk ass to say it.
I'm not saying
now I got to be rude.
What do you want me to say? The Democratic Party in 2025, 2026 sucks.
Out of all the Democrats for you to choose, you chose Hakeem Jeffries. So, PG, just say it with your chest. What do you mean 20 or 30 years ago that, you didn't know someone like him?
Oh, are you trying to say I'm racist?
I don't know if you're racist or not, PG.
Okay. Do you want me to say Chuck Schumer?
Hold on.
Do you want me to say Chuck Schumer?
Hold on one moment. Let me fix that. I don't know if you're actively racist or not.
Yeah, I mean, I don't I'm not into the triple K or anything. I live in Philadelphia. There's not a lot of chapters of the triple K.
Oh my God.
I know you've been looking.
If you guys want to know,
go to Pittsburgh.
When the Republican Party started to go downhill.
Yeah, I've been actively looking, and there are no chapters of the triple K.
I just told you to go to Pittsburgh.
I'm sure you have. The Republican Party started to go downhill
away.
when the Republican Party decided to give up their brains and not vote on behalf of values, but only vote on behalf of one man, which is exactly why the Republican Party now look at us, the Democrats, the ones who have quite literally never had one spearhead of anything when it comes to our values, and then go, this one person sucks. This person is, quote unquote, their leader, so the party sucks. Despite the fact that most people, I would argue, particularly from a certain sector of the left, could care less about the existence of Hakeem Jeffries and want him gone. Then we can fast forward to Chuck Schumer, which we especially don't fucking hate. Even the most establishment Democrats really don't like Chuck Schumer. But I didn't vote for Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. At least not directly. I voted for the rest of them, and I voted on the values. So do you have a better argument than one goddamn black man?
Well, I did say Chuck Schumer.
Do you have a better argument than literally one of the most hated Democrats in the party? Who, in part, only fueled the government shutdown so that he can save his seat this year.
Sure.
Thank you, Antifa.
Is Nancy Pelosi a good name?
She was.
Did you say the most loved being Nancy Pelosi?
You sure did.
Well, she was the leader of the Democratic Party for.
Thank you, Scotty, for the corgi.
Is that a good name? I don't. What I can give you a lot of names.
Nancy Pelosi's retired.
She was the leader of the Democratic Party for like 20 years.
The Democratic Party doesn't have leaders, but yes, she's one of the people who spearheaded it, and she is retiring. Okay. Can you do better than that?
All right. Well, I wasn't really a fan of hers either.
I know.
Okay. Well, you threw up Hillary Clinton. You threw up Joe Biden. You threw up Kamala Harris. Like, what do you want me to come back to the Democratic Party? For what?
Who in the Democratic Party do you like?
What are you offering me?
Who in the party do you like?
I like Michael Dukakis.
I'm actually unfamiliar with him.
Well, you're young. You probably weren't even born.
Can you give us someone current?
Is Michael Dukakis even alive? Is he still alive?
I'm not sure. I mean, that was 1988. I don't know if he's still alive.
No. Yes, he is.
I mean,
92 years
okay,
old.
Cool.
This motherfucker is 92 years old. He's about to die.
Did you think that Joe Biden was too old?
But Hector, you don't know who he was because you weren't around then. But he was about to win the presidential election, and then he effed up.
Yeah.
What did he do?
He was in the presidential debate
because
between
Democrats are
H.W. Bush.
Yeah. He was in the lead, but he was so liberal. Look up why he lost, and you'll be probably blown away. I like John Fetterman. John Fetterman, and I'm in Pennsylvania.
Not
What's that?
a Democrat. You're not a Democrat. I don't care what you say. You're not a Democrat. If you like Fetterman, you are not a Democrat.
I'm not a Democrat. I'm a Trump supporter. What do you mean?
You say you used to be a Democrat.
I was never a Democrat. I voted for Obama twice. I voted for Obama twice.
Don't believe you. Oh, I didn't say
You don't have to believe me. I don't care if you believe me or not. What the fuck do I care?
Apparently, you wanted universal health care.
I did.
Insanity.
Oh,
I know. It's nuts. It's nuts.
He wanted mass transit, so he was very big on transportation. Kind of like the Zoran Mamdani free bus people.
He's literally Hector. If you have, I know you clocked it likely already, but PG is pretty much a mouth frothing racist. He just says the stuff in this like comedic, hysterical tone, so people can gloss over the racism. But he's a fucking racist.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise
massively.
I've survived in Philadelphia for 56 years
Shut up, PG.
I don't know what that has to do with anything. Pioneered programs.
I probably know more black people than you do.
I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, that proved it.
Yeah,
Pioneered programs to move
Go ahead, name all the
welfare.
black people you know.
Erica Cup.
I don't know. Well, I used to know. I don't get out much anymore.
Let's see. Michael Dukakis. What's interesting here, he had a policy to move welfare recipients into paying jobs. I actually agree with this. I think that's awesome.
Oh, Hector, you would have loved Michael Dukakis.
I'm so sorry. My child started talking. I want to finish this. We have to finish this. Please, PG, name the black people you know.
Name them niggas.
I'm so invested.
In my
What were their
lifetime?
names? Yeah, what were
I'm
their names?
56 years old. You wouldn't be like,
Yeah, what were their names? You said you probably know some. You said I
I
probably
said
know
I've
more black
known. I've
people.
known.
I don't care. So you've known more black people than I have. That's what you said. All right. So name them. What's their names?
You want me to name every single person that I went to school with?
Yeah, you can do it.
I started going to school in 1975.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. Go ahead. You know more black people than I have. All right. So go ahead. Do it. Name them.
All right. That was I should have said that. I apologize.
Yeah. Think twice, speak once.
I apologize. I was a little upset, and I apologize.
What are you
You
upset
definitely
about?
know more black people than me.
The fuck are you upset about?
What? Why are you upset about?
Because he's learning about Michael Dukakis, and he's like, wow, this guy was pretty good. Never even heard of him.
I mean, I'm just looking at some things that I'm seeing are good. Yes. And I can directly correlate this with some of the Democrats in the party today, even.
Yeah.
So if you are such a fan of
you
him,
have to
and you for some reason believe that his version of democracy died with him, then you would be ignorant.
But you have to understand why he lost the election. Because he was set to win.
Michael Dukakis lost the 1988 election due to a combination of a strong Republican campaign by George H.W. Bush that painted him as a liberal outsider, key missteps in debates, especially the, quote, will you support the death penalty, end quote, question, and a perception of being out of touch with mainstream America, despite voters being open to change after Reagan's presidency. Bush successfully capitalized on the Reagan legacy, linking Dukakis to liberal policies and portraying himself as a steady leader. If you disagree with this synopsis, you're more than welcome to tell me why you think he lost, because I don't fucking know.
Okay. So they're saying missteps during the debate. Michael Dukakis was he was not for the death penalty. Okay? And the Republicans knew that. So
you don't see Willie Horton in your synopsis?
Yeah, yes, Willie Horton. Yes, Willie Horton. That is the reason why Michael Dukakis lost the election. Why the Democrats lost in 1988. Because Michael Dukakis would not say, if Willie Horton, R.A.P., his wife, or they asked him, would you ask for the death penalty? And he said no.
Stood on his values, and you think that cost him the election?
No, it did cost him the election.
No, that's a straight fact. That's a straight fact.
I hate to agree with this person, but it did cost him an election. It was basically racism is what happened.
Yeah.
They tried to pay him because Willie Horton was a black man, and he was on a furlough program, and he committed a crime while on that program. And Dukakis was asked at the debate against Bush whether or not he would seek the death penalty, and he said no. And basically, they used the fear of the black man, the big black man is going to come after all of our, our little white girls and get us, and Dukakis isn't going to do anything about it. So they painted him as soft on crime.
But the way he answered and the way he just looked, like they literally said, if Willie Horton did this to your wife, would you ask for the death penalty? And he was like, no.
But in my opinion,
no answer.
In my
no
opinion,
yeah.
Oh, go ahead. They say you're glitching, Hector.
Shit.
I mean, it literally changed the court. I mean, Michael Dukakis was. I mean, I was a liberal. I'm like, he was a good guy.
Did you agree with him at that time?
I mean, to that extent, I wasn't that involved in politics or whatever. But I mean, looking back, like, man, he
This was
just
the '88 election.
yeah, probably the first election. Oh, actually, I'm not even sure I voted, but I would have voted for Dukakis. I'm born in '69, so that I was 19 years old. I'm not sure if I voted in '88 or not, to be honest with you.
If you were,
Did you agree with him though?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. That's going down what I was gonna ask him. If you were a liberal through and through at that time, and you loved Michael Dukakis, then his values would have carried on with you all the way up until these last couple of elections. That doesn't just go away because of Trump, because Trump did not stand for anything Michael Dukakis here did. Clearly, outside of
No,
it looks
absolutely.
like one thing here specifically, which was I was reading on the military, and it looks like they actually had some alignment there.
But my ideology changed because I was not voting for Hillary Clinton. So, like, I sort of switched. You know, I mean,
so you
it does
switched.
it does happen. It doesn't happen to a lot of people, but it happened to me.
So
I mean, I voted.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I voted for Bernie in the primary in 2016. I'm sure I told Hector this before.
That tracks. So you switched. So how does one go from policies that empower people from government assistance to working for themselves, universal health care, not supporting the death penalty, to yeet everybody, privatize healthcare some more, and tell them lazy motherfuckers to go get a job and let them figure it out themselves? Like, how does that change happen in a man?
Well, when you start listening to the other side, because I never listened to the other side before. I mean, I thought like Republicans were just, you know, Christian, conservative, you know, blah, blah, blah. Don't give a shit about anybody. The Democrats keep telling me how much they love me. Oh, we're going to do this for you. We're going to do that for you. And you just buy into it. Right? Because the Democrats tell you a lot of good stuff. I mean, they tell you everything you want to hear, don't they?
Fun fact. I grew up Republican.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm not. I understand Republicans and Republican policies through and through, which is exactly why I can't fucking stand the majority of them now. So, it's interesting how we have two completely different values and two completely different experiences with said party, because according to you, as time went by, you saw them as the truth. And according to me, as time went by, I saw them as a joke. So let's see if we can make some common denominators here. One, I can say this. I grew up with a different batch of Republicans. Republicans hated fucking cops. They hated cops. They hated a lot of laws. They were always pretty pro-gun. I'm not going to lie. I didn't give a shit about gun reform at the time. They did not fuck with the police. They understood racism, despite their ignorance to it, and how they somewhat supported it. They understood it. At least tried not to be. They were small government. Actually, small government. They only wanted you there for when shit went south. And they were very much pro mind your own business. Like, they had very strong opinions on a lot of things that I always disagreed with. But their big thing was the government should play no role whatsoever in telling you how to live your life and what you do with it, unless it impedes on someone else's. And then for some reason, Donald Trump got up on the scene and he started saying a bunch of things that made Trump supporters, Republicans, start going, you know what? We do want a little bit more bigger government. We want the government to stop this person. We want the government to tell this person to shut up. We want this. We want that. And now we have a socialist leaning, constitution violating, pathological lying, pedo protecting piece of shit in the Oval Office. And that is not an example of the Republicans that I grew up with. And that's why I am no longer a Republican. I can agree with some Republicans who still hold on to actual Republican values. The rest of you guys are just maggots. Maggots is who I can't stand.
And I respect that, but I do not consider myself a Republican. I mean, I just voted for Donald Trump.
So what do you?
But I
consider
did
yourself?
leave the Democrat Party. I mean, why don't you get some people on the Democrat side that I can like maybe come back to? Can you tell me somebody that I should support? You want like Adam Schiff?
I don't know how to tell you who you should support because I don't know what your values are.
You want like AOC? I mean, yes, I did say Hakeem Jeffries, and I apologize. I wasn't
quick
trying
question.
I wasn't
PG,
trying to be racist. I wasn't trying to be racist.
What about Donald Trump appeals to you?
He said like he was the first person I ever heard in my life that said like we're going to put America first. We're going to put Americans first.
How was he the first person in your life to say that when Ronald Reagan literally ran on the same campaign? Like his slogan was that.
Yeah, but I was like 15. I wasn't.
Doesn't matter. He wasn't the first person in your life to say it. Clinton also said it. So there's that.
Clinton said put America first?
They all say put America first.
Oh, Bill Clinton, Mr. NAFTA?
Oh, where's the other phone at?
Put America first? Come
You
on,
got the audacity to say Mr.
stop.
NAFTA when only thing that happened was that NAFTA expired and Donald Trump put his name on it and called it the United States Mexico Canada Trade Agreement.
And then shitted on it after he renegotiated it.
He passed NAFTA. Come on, stop.
So there's that.
Yeah, there's that. But Donald Trump was the first person. He just came out and said, like, we're putting Americans first. And I'm like, oh, no, I never. I mean, if Ronald Reagan said it, listen, I wasn't paying attention back in 1983. I was 15, 14 years old.
I just think that you should know that like all presidents say America first.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not something that's uncommon.
Yeah,
it's just Donald Trump is the one who made it a slogan for himself in his campaign. But he is the most anti-American president to ever sit in the Oval Office.
And
Donald
listen,
Trump.
I understand it all, but I'm trying to tell you, as a lifelong Democrat, I'm telling you, the Democrat Party sucks. People can like yell at me and scream at, you're this and you're that and you're MAGA, you're this. I'm not Christian. I'm not conservative. I don't even believe in God. I'm pro-choice. I mean, there's a lot of things that I'm incredibly liberal about. But the Democratic Party has not given me one reason since 2016 to go back to them.
I'm going to say this again.
Okay.
The reason why you saying that you were a lifelong Democrat means fuck all is because every single time you guys say this, I ask the simple question of how do you go from having democratic values to voting for Trump? And I'm just going to go ahead and spoil it. If you voted alongside Democrats for the purpose of the betterment of all people, for the purpose of civil rights, for the purpose of progressive policies, that doesn't go away. That stays with you. You would look for that in every single candidate you voted for. Just because you voted with a party doesn't make you a Democrat and doesn't mean you align with their values. Clearly you didn't if you can do such a monumental pivot onto Trump, who is the complete opposite of the majority of those values. So you saying that you were a lifelong Democrat means nothing. No different from these people who come up and say, I voted for Obama twice. If you voted for Obama twice, then you would have listened to him when he warned you about Donald Trump. So I don't know why you guys keep making that talking point. W's in the chat to Sean for $5 super chat. Ask if G.H. Bush worked out so very well for us. Apparently you, like many others, weren't in the military back then. I don't know his opinions on Bush. What are your opinions on Bush, PG?
He's a fucking war criminal.
There you go. He's a war criminal.
Both of them. The whole family.
It's funny enough. I actually look back on Bush.
And
kinda.
Ronald Reagan wasn't the blah 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 that everybody said he was. So
what's the blah blah blah?
Ronald Reagan is like the ultimate Republican. You know, he was the greatest president ever. No, he wasn't.
I wouldn't say ultimate Republican. The most Republican thing I
What's
would
that?
argue he did was military and tax cuts.
Well, the 80s were good, but we had a lot of problems going on
He
in the
was
19. What's that?
He literally was the standard. He has been the standard for the Republican Party since he took office in 81. He's literally the standard. Like every single Republican after him has implemented the tax code in which he made popular, supply side economics, aka trickle down. Like they all done that. He is the one in regards to crime that they've all tried to model themselves after. Like what are we doing?
But socially, Ronald Reagan made so many missteps that, and I understand that the Republican Party
He
does
was a
not
bumbling idiot, and also he had like early onset Alzheimer's or some nonsense. Donald Trump has also made so many missteps socially.
Well, no, Ronald Reagan had more than that. But we're talking about the war on rugs, right? The war on rugs.
The war on rugs that started under Nixon.
The war on rugs started under Ronald Reagan.
Oh my God, PG, we're not doing this. You already know. If I'm telling you something, you already know that
was
I'm
true.
right.
That
Don't do
was
this.
true, though. That was true.
Don't do this. Do not do this, PG. If I am
At least
telling
the
you something,
promise
you
was
know
made,
that
yeah.
I'm right. Also, how Ronald Reagan gonna do a war on schmugs, all right, while dumping hundreds of metric tons of the powder into Black and brown communities?
Well,
Like
now
how?
we're getting into a very nuanced conversation right now. I don't know if I can say what I could say. I'm not sure you want to go there. All I'm saying is the war on rugs started in the 1980s under Ronald Reagan. Just say no.
Literally, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
JB,
I
when
was
did
there.
the war on drugs start?
The war, or like when? What exactly do you mean by war?
When did the war? See how he's obfuscating, Hector.
But hey, did the president not say?
Bruh,
It became a talking point, a promise made
hey,
right, by a president. And are you saying
PG, you want to put money on it?
So I evaluate Paul.
Yeah, you didn't answer the question. Be quiet. Like, you killing me. Like, you supposed to come in and help your boy and be like, nah, it started in the 80s. But you know that I'm right.
No,
so that's why you're doing all the words and stammering.
They're poisoning us in the 60s.
PG, do you want to bet some money on it?
So how do you guys evaluate
I never
results?
see it.
How do you evaluate politics?
There we go.
Why do I feel like this question has been
How
asked
do you
before?
evaluate politics?
Why does that question seem awfully fucking familiar? Have we talked to this person before, Erica?
I don't know this person. Have you talked to him before, though?
I've never been up here.
I
don't think so.
Like, it literally just hit me deja vu the second he said that. I remember the last person who asked it, I asked them to get specific because that is such a broad fucking question.
What do you mean? How do you evaluate
I'll just say what I
politics?
believe.
What do
I'll
you
just say
mean?
what I believe here. I evaluate politics on results, not intentions. If a policy works, people's lives get better, right? In visible ways.
Okay.
If spending increases and conditions get worse,
Jordan said
that policy was
yesterday.
failed. That policy failed, right?
Okay. What is your point?
So we have agreement and we have clarity and agreement right there.
If a policy fails,
Over the last several years, like the government's been spending, if spending increases and conditions get worse, like things cost more, housing is more expensive, then that policy failed, right?
Wait, what? If things go up, the
So,
policy
over the
fails.
last-
If the policy contributed to the things going up, then sure. But then we can look at strategic spending for a particular event that may have contributed to inflation, such as the pandemic level
I'll give you that.
bills allocated to helping relieve Americans, and then inflation went up. No one liked it, but that's what happens when we dumped trillions of dollars into people's pockets to keep them from falling behind.
So over the last several years, and it's not something that's new, right? Government spends more and more, and it rises sharply, right? Or you try to rein it back. I mean, I appreciate that they're trying to rein things back, that they're trying to cut where they can, but the cost of living is still higher than it has ever been. Housing is less affordable than it's ever been. Homelessness is worse than it's ever been. They've been spending millions of dollars on trying to solve that specific problem, yet it gets worse and worse. So it's not a matter of opinion, right? Are we still having agreement?
Things are getting worse. Who the hell is going to disagree with that?
Okay, cool. So if money were being spent effectively, right, the results would be pretty obvious. Instead of working people feeling poorer, right, cities would be more expensive. They'd be basic necessities would be consume a larger share of income. Those basic necessities like housing.
Mm-hmm.
People can't afford that though, right? On housing, the places.
Any of those things.
Well, you see. So I don't know how nuanced you want to get here, or if we want to get derailed. I mean, what economic indicator is most important to you, sir?
Indicator. I didn't ask you for indicators.
Or
I asked for a Trump policy because you voted for a man who ran off of lowering the cost of all the things that you mentioned. And I can substantiate
so I'll come back to what
the specific policies and claims that Kamala Harris put forward that would have helped reduce some of the issues that we're talking about. So I would assume that you can.
Can we pause right here real quick? How do you define like a policy success? By what measure of success do you measure policy?
I wouldn't be measuring success if we're talking about campaign promises.
Yeah, me either, because I don't want to talk about feelings. I'd rather talk about like measurable things like numbers and data. If we're going to judge a policy based on its results, right, I think the first place to start is with numbers, and that's why I went to an economic indicator.
An economic indicator that you cannot tie to any of Trump's policies?
So I'll ask you again, like what's your most important, like what indicators matter most to you?
Oh my God.
It's a personal opinion question.
The indicators of an economy doing well would then be irrelevant. Because then if I'm to sit up here and tell you the indicators of low inflation under the Biden administration, at least for the final year, if I was to tell you about how the stock market was going, the consumer price index was doing all right, so on and so forth, then everybody would be like, oh, but Biden is trash, despite the indicators showing that the economy was doing just fine and on a downward trend of the things we cared about well into the Trump administration. So since the conversation here is about Trump and Trump policies, mm-hmm. and the regret for Trump based off of said policies, or the continued support for him based off of said policies, I was trying to keep it on that topic because I really don't want to go down the list of all the indicators.
Is he typing everything that you say?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to get his numbers, like the ones that matter to him.
No, so I would ask you this question. I would ask you, all right, would you consider Donald Trump's tariffs as a economic policy? Would you consider those to be his economic policy?
If I answer in one sentence, will you answer that question as well?
It's just just answer yes or no.
Yes. Now, will you?
Okay. All right. So I would measure the success of a policy, all right, by whether or not it actually helps American people save money. That's what I would. As long as it don't cost the American people more money, then I'm with it. All right. So therefore, that's why I can say that Donald Trump's tariffs are not a good economic policy, because we see not just in the first term, but also in the second term, that Donald Trump's tariffs have actually cost U.S. taxpayers more money. It's a double tax because the companies are not eating the cost. They're not eating the full 100% of the cost. They are, in fact, passing it on to us. And it's expected in this year alone that they're going to increase the rate at which they do pass on to us. And it's going to hit about 60%. Do you know, JB?
What side of the balance sheet does tariffs show up on?
Hold on one moment. Do you know that it's
Thank you,
estimated
Becca.
that the average American, all right, is going to pay about an extra $1,500 this year alone due to Donald Trump's tariffs. And that's according to the Tax Foundation's analysis.
Okay.
So, do you want to pay more
So
money,
is
or I
that
thought he was supposed to be
all?
saving us money?
Okay. So
I like to go one
you
point at
get,
a time. Like, calm down.
I'm happy to go one point at a time. Which point
Go
would you
ahead.
like me to address first?
That literally was the point. He's costing us more money.
And you use the number $1,500, and you saying
And it's from
that's
the Tax
over
Foundation.
a year from the Tax Foundation, and it's all because of tariffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
JB, can I jump in for 1 second?
Sure. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. And I drive for a living, so how much am I saving on gas right now?
Are you serious?
That's a valid question. Is that not a valid question?
I'm serious. Like, I'm saving like 30 cents a gallon, 40 cents a gallon. Now, over the course of a year,
every time we get
how much do I
specifics, this
save?
happens.
But does that offset some of the? Does that not offset some of the increase in cost
Of the 1,500, blah blah. Yeah, that's all. That's all I'm asking. I'm just asking.
What did Donald Trump do? What policy did Donald Trump pass? I'm sorry. Let me shut up, Patrick. Go ahead.
No,
I showed you joint.
you're
My
fine. No,
apologies.
I was about to ask him what Donald Trump did to do reduce those gas prices. Not to mention, what were they today versus last year?
I have no idea, but like right now, I can buy gas for like $2.75.
So
it's got something to do with
in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, $2.75.
Year ago average
if
was
I hit the right gas station.
2,692. Yesterday's average would have been 2,401. So roughly,
You see, the Democrats always do that, though.
Roughly a 30 cents drop.
30 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
And my car holds 12 gallons. I fill it up twice a week ish. So
I mean, and we all know what makes prices of gas go down, right? The supply increased. So why didn't the Democrats continue to have that high supply during the 2 middle years, right? But then all of a sudden when elections come up, they're like, oh man, it'd probably be really good if we lowered the gas prices. People might vote for us again.
I don't think the president has the ability to lower gas prices. That was a stupid fucking statement to make.
No, it's to increase the price. They're expanding domestic energy production, man.
JB. No, they're not. JB, can you tell us, please, all right, what has Donald Trump done, all right, to make gas prices go down?
Okay.
And then when you answer that, I want to know what Biden did to increase it.
Okay, I can give you at the same time, right? Trump opened up federal land and offshore areas to oil and gas leasing, and Biden closed those land and leases and limited the production.
Select ones in select areas.
And it reduced regulatory barriers. I'm sorry, you want me to like send you an article or send you like, what kind of evidence would you like?
Whatever you can substantiate.
Sure.
Because there's I believe permits, some outstanding ones that he just canceled, especially in regards to Native American land. He never supported things along the lines of Alaska, at least not till end of 2024. And the rest of it was just stopping the new leases. And then we saw ramped up LNG exports and everything else. Quite literally more under the Biden administration compared to Trump.
So do you guys deny the claim that like we're exporting oil now, and were we doing that under Biden to the extent that we are now? Or I should say that in Trump's first term.
But I know we ramped it up from the first term.
So they rode that wave, right? So before when Obama was in office, were we exporting oil?
I have a question.
We always have been exporting oil.
We're literally always
a net exporter. No.
But my question for you would be, because for some reason or another, you think that Joe Biden did all of these things to like decrease oil production, So I really want you to think about what I just said and how I
Okay,
said it and what
that
I'm
makes.
about to ask you. JB, no, I didn't
Go
ask
ahead.
you the
Go
question
ahead.
yet. All right. Who produced more oil during their presidencies? Trump in his first term or Biden in his term? Which one?
Who produced like more per, like how many barrels did they? Is that what you're asking?
The production, yes. Like our production, was it higher under Biden or higher under Trump during his first term? Which one?
Enlighten me. Tell me what the numbers were.
Okay.
How
I'm
many
I'm so
barrels?
happy to tell you what the numbers were. For Donald Trump, it was actually 11 million barrels per day, and under Biden, it was 12.4 million barrels per day.
And that's so. Is that a 4-year average? Like a 4-year average?
Yep, 4-year
Can you?
average.
And do you mind telling me where you? I'd like to look it up if it's okay.
Sure. Love to tell you. You can look at macro trends. You can also look at the EIA, all right, crude oil production. You can look at that. Yep. And you can also look at the CEIC data.
So Trump
Because it'll tell you.
administration, 2012 million barrels. So I'm looking at relatively similar numbers. Perhaps I'm looking at bad numbers. I don't know. Maybe you could point me to better numbers than these. But
What numbers are you looking at?
So 2017 to 2020, we had about 12.3 million barrels per day. It was a record at that time under Trump.
I asked him what, Lord Jesus, I asked him, what is he looking at? And he starts reading off the numbers as if I can just see the numbers. What's the site you're looking at?
U.S. Energy Information Administration.
So the EIA. Yeah,
Yes,
because in 2019, Trump did peak at 12 billion barrels per day. He peaked in 2019, but on average, my dear, he did about 11 million per day. Whereas Biden saw his highs in 2023 and 2024, and on average, in the Biden administration, it was about 12.4 million barrels per day.
And yeah, they realized that it was actually pretty good policy, didn't they? Because in Obama, when he was in office, they were producing about how many?
Nothing to do with Obama.
How many? It's got. I mean, no, we're talking about Republican policy and Democrat
Literally
policy.
has nothing to do with Obama.
And hey, I mean, I'll give Biden credit where credit's deserved, right? He realized that oil production is good monetarily and economically.
And guess what?
We agree there.
Trump
So
recognized that it wasn't good to have oil production because Donald Trump is the one who actually made the deal with OPEC Plus to decrease oil production for 2 years.
So I'm confused now. Is oil production good or bad? It sounds like you're taking both stances. Sounds like you're taking both stances.
Whoever said that oil production was bad? Who said it was bad? Who said it was good?
Well,
I don't remember making that call.
Repeat what you were just saying then.
What in the hell, Hector? Why do they always do arguments
talk about
that
OPEC. You said OPEC. You said OPEC. You said talk whatever you were saying about OPEC.
So I need you to look at the chart up here. I need you to look at the chart.
Jesus Christ.
This is IEA.gov, and this is going to be showing our petroleum other liquids year-over-year rates, January to December.
That nervous laughter is so telling.
We can look at 2017 to 2021.
Okay.
2017, 8,999,000 in the thousands, 8,999,999,999, 10 at the end. 2018 stays consistent with 10 across the board until October. It goes up to 11. 2019, 11 all the way up until April. Stays consistent with that outside of 1 month in July. 2020, 12, 12, 12, 11, 9, 10, 11, 10, 10, 10, 11. 2021, start of the Biden administration. January 11, February 9, March 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 10, 11, 11. 2022, 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12. 2023, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 13, 13. 2024, so on and so forth.
You're not going to get any argument.
So under both administrations,
supporters.
Under both administrations, we see them consistently going up when it comes to drilling oil. Why I specifically wanted you to see this is to see that the averages between both administrations are not only consistent with how much we drilled, but we saw higher numbers on average under the Biden administration. So this argument that you guys keep making that says that he did all these things to bring up the cost of oil, despite the evidence to the contrary, is ridiculous. I don't know why you keep making it, because it would be false.
But
I'll tell you, isn't Joe Biden
what are we arguing here?
Let PG jump in. Yeah.
Like, what are we arguing here? Like, gas is cheaper right now. I understand. Trump.
The point is that Trump
bad.
hasn't done anything to actually bring oil
doesn't
prices
matter.
down.
It
It
doesn't
actually
matter.
does matter. You
Perception.
cannot attribute something to him that he has nothing to do with. The reason that
Erica,
oil
are you
prices
familiar
is
with
down,
the term perception is reality?
not when it's based in stupidity.
Well,
Then it's called delusion.
Well, I'm not as smart as you are, but I go to the gas station and my gas is cheaper. So me, PG Howie, happy. I'm happy. Are you happy?
I'm curious. I'm curious as to see.
I'm just saying, are
Because
you
again,
happy or you're not happy?
Literally outside of 1 month in 2024, and that would be January of it, the numbers are consistent with the Trump administration
Yeah, I'm
this
simple.
year.
I'm stupid.
But the
I'm
highest
already
of their
admitting that.
numbers,
We're slow.
the highest of their
PG, stop.
numbers being 13,560 for Biden's last year, and the highest in 2025, at least take out 2 months that he didn't record for some reason, would be 13,870.
So hey, again, like if Democrat policy starts to adopt, more oil production and having the
God.
high supply, then I'm all for that. That's a
It's
good
not
thing.
about the
should be
Democrats.
cheap. Energy should be cheap.
Oh my God. We
Why
don't even
did it-
use our friggin' oil. We don't even use our own oil that we produce here in the United States of America. That's the darn whole point of this.
Are you?
The reason why, be quiet, JB or PG, whatever, one of you, be quiet, please. Here's the
Go
deal.
ahead.
The reason why oil prices are lower, all right, is a few different factors, all right? But the main part of it is simply that OPEC themselves has actually increased production, all right? Increased the production of oil, okay?
So it's a
Thus
global thing.
increasing the supply. Exactly. It's typically always a global thing.
So you said there are other factors.
right.
What were those other factors?
All right. Also, it is the winter, so there's less demand for it. Okay. So we have an increased supply and a less demand. What happens, guys? We see the price go down. I wasn't even going to wait for you to answer that one because I didn't want you to gish gallop about it. I don't have time for you to just go in circles. Okay. So that is why. All right. Just as simple as pie. But then also another thing that you have to take into consideration is that Donald Trump, all right, is begging the oil companies to go into Venezuela, all right, so that we can start using their oil, which is further going to decrease the supply. Not decrease, I'm sorry, it's further going to increase the supply. All right, so when we have an oversupply of this oil, especially for a heavy crude oil, which we can refine because we have those refineries on the Gulf Coast. We know that, okay? All right, so we can refine it. But once we have that oil that's already sold at a discounted price, increasing the supply, the price of gas is definitely going to go down. It is, all right? But the world market is not going to like that. It's not going to be profitable for the oil companies.
But the voters are going to like it.
Yeah, you think they're gonna like it. You think so. When them stocks start dipping, you think they'll like it.
The stocks aren't dipping.
Are we using the Venezuelan oil already?
So did
Also,
or
hold
did
on,
not?
JB, I'm
Hold
so
on,
sorry.
Erica, you interrupted
I don't
us,
want to
and
talk
then
to
we
you.
gave you about 2 minutes
Solo.
uninterrupted.
Solo, I be lying about what? Get in the box, Solo. I already sent you the request, Solo.
Really quickly.
Tell me, what am I lying about?
Hold on. Really quickly. Guys, there are 239 people in the live right now. Let's
That-
get the
that- I
likes
just
up.
want you- I just want
Shut
you to-
the
you want
fuck
to get-
up. There are 240 people in the live currently. Double tap that screen till the heart bar gets full. We are right around the corner of getting about 100,000 likes. So let's go ahead and make that final push to get there. Tap the screen. If you're not hitting that follow button, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. Links in the bio for the best ways to support the platform, whether it's following me on the other social media platforms, joining the Discord, getting yourself some merchandise off the merch shop, such as the Make 2 + 2 = 4 Again line, or donating to the links in the bio. Check all those links out there. Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo, Hector Talks with 2 R's, and then Hector Pal with 2 O's and 2 R's on the PayPal. If you're over on the Tube side, you may send a super chat or super sticker. Also, make sure we're taking good care of Erica as well. Let's run her coins up, and her links are also available in the bio. Gift these other fuckers if you choose to. I get most of it anyway. All right, back to you, Erica.
Shout out to Sean for the 10. Thank you so very much, Sean, for the 10. Solo, what you talking about? I be lying.
You fronting your shit. You know you fronting your shit.
What he say?
I don't know.
You fronting your shit.
You fronting your shit. What are you talking about, Hector?
You flexing.
Flexing?
You lying.
I'm lying? Wait, you can't say I'm flexing then say I'm lying.
Jesus Christ.
It's the same category, sis.
No, it's not.
Flexing and lying. You stupid.
You said I was capping. If you said I was capping, then yeah, but like flexing, flexing and lying are not one and the same.
In my
buddy.
category, it is.
In your category, this only slang that
like
you know.
Trying to do P90X, but you ain't working out.
P90X, but you're not working out.
Can I speak to
I'm
gas
so
prices?
sorry. Can you shut up for JB, I'm so sorry. Some black people stuff is going on. Just be a bit patient, okay?
Just be patient. Be patient.
Okay. So, Solo, prove me wrong.
You lying.
Go ahead. Prove me wrong. I'm lying. Prove me wrong. You got
lying
it?
because you know y'all niggas got the date. Every nigga wake up in that motherfucking day. Ain't no man that I ever met that don't shave his fucking face, that look and try to impress a woman.
What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck does that have to do with the
What
conversation? What the fuck was that? What the fuck are you talking
Oh
about?
my
Are you
God.
tracking the conversation?
Nah, I just jumped in. I really just jumped in. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie.
I'm gonna let you die.
What the
You
fuck y'all
doing the most. Bye,
No.
Solo.
To me, Solo is making a lot of sense. So
Shut up, PG. Shut up. What the hell?
He was speaking to me personally. Why did you drop him?
Because he was being a silly pants. He wasn't serious.
Oh, he's all right.
And also,
okay.
if you think,
Erica,
if you think for 1 second that I was gonna cuss out that black man in front of you two white boys, you got another thing coming.
Oh, I was sitting here waiting for it.
Yeah, you got another thing coming. I know that much.
All right. Well, you do that in DMs.
Shut up,
It's not
PG. JB, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Erica. Hey, so on January 20th, the Biden administration paused new oil and gas leasing on federal lands and waters as part of an executive order and review of fossil fuel policies.
Yep.
This was presented as a step toward reviewing and potentially restructuring federal fossil fuel programs. All right. And so this sends a signal, right, to the market. The federal leasing auctions create future access to those fields. I don't know how deep you want to get in on this, right? But even if the pause did not immediately reduce production, it changed the expectation of the trajectory of drilling and opportunities on those lands. And so why does that matter? Right. So capital needs to be allocated more cautiously, right? This is greater risk now. And so does something like that, just what I'm describing, do you think that that's going to have a good impact on price or a bad impact on price? And I don't want to use lazy terms like that, but it's signaling to investors, should I go out and should I drill if they're going to be pausing, leases on public land? And knowing that once you start drilling, it takes like a year down the line to get that oil out and actually use it.
How long was the review?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go ahead and continue. Do you not want to answer? Go ahead.
No, because we can look at basically like the targeting, leasing, and permitting adjustments that he did, because we know that the Biden administration actually gave out, I believe it was 900 land leases to do drilling. and only
So, but
about 500 were used, and it was at the discretion of the oil companies themselves, who did not want to drill more
so
simply
what I'm
because of the fact that it would have reduced their supply.
Yeah,
So
exactly. So what I'm
you're
saying though, what
talking
I'm saying,
about
even if they didn't
markets,
decrease
but
supply, even if they started drilling,
it didn't
what
have the
their
impact
signals,
you thought it
their
would have.
signals, their signals did something to the market, right? It slowed new leases. Okay, like
But the thing is already though is that again in regards to the United States of America, all right, we may produce a lot of oil here in the U.S., but we don't use our own oil. That's the thing about it. So that's what I'm
we
trying
don't
to
use.
understand.
So
We don't use we don't
is that
use
a
the
truth
majority
claim
of
you're
the oil that
making?
we produce.
So okay, but are we generating wealth from oil that we produce?
We are
Regardless of
generating
who
oil well
uses it,
from it.
regardless of who uses it, right? So this is about revenue and it's about like deficit, right? I mean, if you spend money, like the government spends a bunch of money, we better have a bunch of ways to make money, right? Or else there's going to be a
Hmm.
problem. Okay. Now, did Joe Biden sign an executive order that revoked the federal permit for the Keystone Pipeline?
You don't want to do this, do you?
Are you projecting? You're projecting, aren't you?
Not projecting.
I got the host's laugh.
Oh God, Jesus Christ.
I mean, did
It's
it?
been a
Hector, can you just
while.
pull up the article? Can you just pull up the article from July of 2020, please? And then can you just ask him, what does this say? And then can you just ask him, who was the president in July of 2020? Can
No,
we just,
Jen.
whatever. Yeah,
Okay, so
just do the thing.
move on to the next one. Point taken.
No, the point is that you're wrong. Well, how can I put this? You're not wrong in regards to him signing this order. You're not wrong that way, but you're likely wrong in your understanding of it. Why
Well,
did
no.
Biden sign that executive order?
So I'm not going to judge a man based on his intent. I'm going to look at outcomes. So why did he sign the order? I don't know.
Why did he
Because
sign it?
even why did he sign it if he knew that
Okay, there you
production was
go.
going to stay
Just
the same?
okay. All
I
right.
don't know.
Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Read the
Go
screen.
ahead, read it. Read it.
Read the screen, bro. Go ahead. You doing all
Supreme
that
Court deals
extra
major blow to
talking.
Keystone Pipeline. So again, we'll talk about
Okay, all
signals to the
right.
market.
Now,
Signals to the market. Do signals to the market matter, or
exactly.
are they?
So, Hector, can you scroll down, please?
I absolutely can.
So
I
he
just
can
want to
read
make
it.
sure he can read the date. What's the date on this article, JB?
So, is this an article written before the executive order was signed? It says, I think, trying to scroll in and read
You
it, but
can
it
tell
says
me if you were reading the date on the
I got bad
article,
eyes, man.
JB.
I got bad
I'll
eyes.
make it
This
so
June or
easy
July
for you.
6,
I'm a very
2020.
considerate person. Oh, you can read it. Okay, July
Thank you.
6,
There we go. Thank you,
2020.
sir.
Erica, I can't tell you the last time I've argued the Keystone Pipeline with a Trump supporter. This is like a rarity at this point. Jesus.
It's like, I don't know. I
There's
feel like this is like going back to like fifth grade here. I thought we had advanced past this part.
what are you just stepping
I
into
didn't know
like
y'all still had. I didn't
are
know.
you in the
I
12th
didn't. No,
grade
I'm
now?
just
That
saying. I
that
didn't
makes you 18
know.
now.
I didn't know that you all were still using this talking point. I didn't know. I'm very
Now,
surprised.
you got to remember those lies that you told back then. You forgot them.
JB, does it hurt?
No,
It's got to
it
hurt to be
doesn't.
this
I
wrong.
actually enjoy. No, I mean, hey, I'm happy to admit when I'm wrong. Prove me wrong.
Cool. So,
And all I'm saying, the only thing I asked was, did he sign an executive order? And it really upset you guys to ask me yes or no question. So
yeah. Biden signed an executive order.
it
Can an
okay.
executive order challenge decisions made by the Supreme Court?
Sure.
Sure. Or better yet,
Say the
worded
question
that
again.
wrong. I worded that wrong. That's actually my fault. Does an executive order supersede a decision made by the Supreme Court?
No.
Okay. So, here we have July the 6th, 2020. Supreme Court deals major blow to Keystone XL project. The Supreme Court on Monday cleared the way for several pipeline projects to proceed under a fast-track permitting process, but excluded the controversial Keystone XL pipeline from their ruling, forcing major delays. Though the case is a partial win for the Trump administration, the exclusion of Keystone XL is a major defeat for a president who made good on a campaign promise to move forward with the project through executive order. Oh, yes, because executive orders from the Trump administration wouldn't supersede the Supreme Court. A federal judge in May sided with environmental groups requiring that new oil and gas pipelines must undergo a lengthy permitting and regulation process in order to build across bodies of water. I think you're getting the gist at this point. This was unalived by the Supreme Court, not the Biden administration. The Biden administration, through that executive order, which I'm unaware of what it specifically did, but to my knowledge, it would just put to rest what was ultimately shut down by the Supreme Court and not leave any room for more challenges, and then put focus on other permits, because we know he gave them out, was a good thing. Instead of wasting time and taxpayer dollars fighting this.
So they didn't. So what are you saying? If you could be very brief on like what a summary of what the Supreme Court did to the XL pipeline, the impact on it. What are you saying that what are you alleging that they did to the XL pipeline?
I feel like I literally just read what they did to the XL pipeline.
Did they shut it down? Did they say we're going to wait and look and see what happened? Like, this is under review? We need to check it out first. Like, what did they do?
The reviews that were made and the permitting of the other pipelines that they were referencing, this one was paused. This one was put on hold. Yes.
I know, friend. I know it's nighttime, but it's the chat. The chat said something. I ain't say it. The chat did.
So Biden revoked Keystone XL's cross-border permit by the executive order action, not through the courts or through Congress.
I don't know what that has to do.
Nah. So even after a favorable Supreme Court precedent, right, even after years of permitting, even after billions of dollars of money was spent, this changed risk calculations for investors. Again, this is all the
But
signals to the market.
did that pipeline even come into the United States? Yes or no?
Did the pipeline come through what?
Had they started actually building a pipeline here in the U.S. or was it still in Canada?
I don't know were millions of dollars, billions of dollars spent? Yes.
It was in Canada.
Okay, but
It was in Canada.
right. This isn't about drilling. This is about moving oil, right?
No. It was a pipeline, literally. Yeah. So they hadn't even started building the pipe here in the United States of America is what I'm telling you. I'm not talking about drilling. I'm telling you that they hadn't started building the pipe here in the U.S. All right.
Keystone XL was a signal project.
The Supreme Court denied them the land permit for it because it was going to run through a reservation, and they didn't want that. Also, another thing is that, do you even know what percentage of it was done?
Go
ahead.
Yeah, right. So our president, right, would say that, hey, we need to do what we need to do to move oil, to increase oil production and have markets open to buying our oil, have it easier to move around. We're going to remove regulation. But you know what? The Biden administration says the trees, the grass. I think that's more important than the oil moving around and the money actually coming into the government.
Protected land.
Because they want those they want that tax dollar. They want the taxes dollar. So, but yeah, we can move on from XL if you don't want to talk about it anymore.
You just want to
Who said that we didn't want to talk about it anymore? Are you projecting? What are you doing right now?
I'm not running from this topic.
You kind of are running from it. Are you okay?
Hey, I'm great, honey.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure, sweet cheeks.
Yeah, sweet.
Okay. All right, Pookie Bear. Okay. So, anywho, Pookie, quick question for you, honey buns.
Yes.
JB, all right?
Yeah.
Listen.
What's up?
So for the Keystone XL pipeline, all right,
It's about future infrastructure credibility.
Where was this oil? Where was this oil going? I'm so confused because you keep talking about it as if we were going to be using it.
It's cheap. It's the cheap and like it's a more affordable way to move oil.
For Americans to use?
So again, like to take in wealth for the government, like right. So this is about wealth generation. Oil. It does. I don't care who uses it. Are we getting paid for it? Is the money coming in? And the higher price we sell it for, the better. So if we can sell it for a higher price outside of the United States, do you think we should do that?
About the supply and demand of oil, bringing down the cost. Now it's about the money we can make from said oil.
Exactly. And then also it's also about him believing that the president could supersede the Supreme Court.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
That's why I want him to answer the question, but he's definitely not answering the question because that oil was not ours. All right. The chat is actually telling you who it belonged to. It was Canada's. All right. That's why I mentioned Canada a gazillion times and you still didn't catch on to it.
Okay.
But then
Here's
also,
the key.
it wasn't even oil that the U.S., like us as consumers, would be using. That oil was going down to South America, all right, for Argentinians to use for like Tarzan. So stuff for like plastics.
Okay.
So like, I don't think you understand what that pipeline was for.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you said cow pasture, right? So is that what you just
Cow
said?
pasture? Who said anything about cow pasture?
So are you not familiar with that? So it's U.S. Forest Service versus Cow Pasture River Preservation Associated. In 2020, the court ruled that the
I
federal
never said
agencies had
anything
broader
about cow
authority to
pasture,
permit
though.
pipeline crossings. This is the case that you guys are referring to.
I understand that, but I
No,
never
I
said
don't
cow
think you do.
pasture. So why
Because you said
why did you just say that?
I thought that's
Why
what
did you
I
say
heard.
that?
But I'm referring to a case that you guys are discussing.
I'm just talking about literally the
So I'm
Supreme
assuming
Court
that you're familiar with the
decision about the
parties involved.
Keystone.
The two parties
I
that
don't give a
were
fuck about
involved.
the parties involved. All right. The Supreme Court said that they couldn't build it because they denied them the land permit.
Who's
So
them?
that's all that there is to it.
See, I'm talking about
Whoever
who
was trying to
them
build
is.
that
I'm talking about who
pipeline through
them
the
is.
U.S.
I'm talking about
Say
who
it
them
again,
is.
Hector.
What way did the Supreme Court lean in July the 6th of 2020?
Okay. Lean on what
Conservative
aspect?
or Democrat?
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
In 2020, I think it's probably what was it? It was 5-4 at that point, or
Let's see.
is it 5-4 at that point? I forget. It's been leaning Republican for a while.
It has. I just wanted to point that out.
But
also, you know what's crazy, Erica?
Yeah, but
I feel like if he made this argument about the Dakota pipeline, that would have been good. I mean, it's been operational since 2017, but if you made that argument, then I would have been like, yes, I can directly tie that to the gas prices, specifically in Illinois, right? Absolutely. That's an easy thing to track. But everyone goes off of Keystone because Trump made it a big deal, despite the fact that that shit was for Canada. And now we kind of hate Canada, so I find that funny. I find this entire conversation to be fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too. I feel like I know how we got here, but do I like it? Not really. I don't like it here.
You don't want to talk about this anymore.
What did I
Because
do?
you want PG, no one's talking to you. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said like,
you could,
I
PG.
got us here.
Ugh. No, it's just it's
This
becoming
one wore you
circular.
down. It wore you down.
I just think it's crazy.
I was
how we
already
went off
tired
of-
when this conversation started.
Yeah, me too. We started this all based off of like objective numbers and stuff that we can track because I don't like rhetoric. And then that quickly went into sending signals to markets.
Exactly. Speculation and shit.
Guys, those of you who don't know,
Because he knew it was losing.
I'm typically a little bit more combative. But please understand, what purpose do I serve wasting a bunch of energy with someone who says some shit like that? What are we doing?
Oh.
What are we doing?
What are we doing here?
Why
The
don't I
fuck
stress
are we
myself
doing
out over
here?
that? Why?
What do you want to talk? What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk about, Hector?
What do I want to talk about? I want to talk about the fact that your president is not upholding a law that he signed to release the unredacted Epstein files.
why do you? And can I ask why you want to talk about that? Just so I understand where you're coming from.
Miss Joy, Hector is about to make me like not be his friend no more. But it's okay. I'm getting through it.
Are
But
you hearing
literally,
the
it's like I
chewing?
get this feeling. Yeah, in the side of my, it's like it's literally like somebody be scratching my brain,
You could have literally told me that.
and
I
I
didn't
get
know.
like this risk like visceral reaction to where I get hot. It's crazy. It's wicked work too. It's wicked work. Um, JB,
Yes, ma'am.
JB,
Yes, ma'am.
something about Epstein. I don't remember what Hector asked. It was something about Epstein though.
I said I want to talk about that, and he said, "Why do I want to talk about that?" So I'll quickly
So he
answer. That is
redacted
quite literally one
everything
of
that
the
says I did nothing
biggest
wrong.
cover-ups in government history.
bigger than JFK.
I said one of the biggest. I don't care to measure it against another one. It's terrible.
When you say one of the biggest, it's kind of like a measuring statement. But fair enough.
And then your specific
I
question
mean,
was
so
bigger
yeah, what do you
than
want?
this
What do you want
one.
to talk about in? Okay, so
Donald
so
Trump
you want to talk about
lying about his
SA and how bad
relationship
of a
with
person
Epstein.
Donald Trump is?
No, I already know what he is. I just want to talk about his lies and how you keep falling for it. Or do you believe
So
he's
okay,
lying?
so the problem
or
is that
know
he
he's
lied.
lying and not
That's the
care?
problem. So you want to talk about the lying aspect of this? I just want to focus in and have a debate on something specific and narrow.
He thinks I don't know what he's doing,
So
Erica.
lies. It's a bad thing to lie as a politician. I
He
mean, we can
thinks
go
I
over the
don't know
long
what
list
he's
of
doing, Erica. This is so sad.
JB really thinks he's the smartest person in the room. He has the
no,
hubris of a white man.
I'm a homeschool dropout, and
I
I
do
am
not think
not
that.
stimulated by
Not
this
you, PG
conversation.
Thomason. PG Thomason, he want to talk about ICE. What are we doing?
I'm like a C plus B minus student, so no, that's not me.
Yeah.
C plus is so generous.
Is it weird I want to talk about ICE?
Why you want to talk about ICE?
Because that's the number one conversation in America right now.
What about ICE do you want to talk about?
People, American citizens are getting pew-pewed. Right? Like this is not a good thing, is it?
I'm not the one who voted for it.
Hector, is it? Yeah, pretty much.
Did you see the message?
Oh, let me.
What are your thoughts on what's happening with ICE, JB?
I mean, so if we're going to talk about Brene Good, obviously.
And how do you personally feel about it? So is he a murderer? PG, since we all agree on the ICE thing, it seems, why don't you regret your vote for Trump? Yeah. I don't know why you're not answering the question. Is the situation in ICE not bad enough? I don't know why he's not answering the question. I don't know why he wasn't answering the question.
so sleepy. Time to hit the road, Jack.
I'm mad, Erica.
Why?
I stayed live to be stimulated. And that was so unstimulating.
I literally fell asleep at one point during the damn argument. I was like, but it was a conversation. Whatever that was, I fell asleep. And I was like, is this real?
Like, that was so bad. Like, so bad. And they think they're so smart. I'm not even PG. PG just giving up. I don't care about PG. But the other guy, like, he really thinks he knows things. It's... Oof.
Yeah, he doesn't know stuff. I tell you, I seriously, bro, it's the hubris, and I can't stand it. Because they just think that they're so smart. And I'm like, yo, if you have been the smartest person in the rooms that you've been in, then I don't want to go near those rooms at all. I don't even want to have those rooms be in my peripheral. I never want to see those rooms at all because ain't no way.
Yeah. Erica, you still care.
Also, do I really think that
I was just chilling? To be honest with you, I was like,
yeah,
what are we
like
doing?
and eating chips. I say, you know what? I don't even know if I think PG is actually like an active racist, right? I don't know. PG is just an agitator, is what PG is. He's an agitator. That's about it. That's all I got for him. But that other guy, JB, him stupid. Him stupid.
I just find it funny how they unravel when the conversation doesn't go their way, when they can't control it to the point that they're trying to get to. Please understand something.
Because he didn't know.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I was just going to say.
I'm so... Go ahead, I'm shut up.
Okay. I was just going to say I'm really good at defending Joe Biden. I don't like how good I am at defending Joe Biden. I actually don't. Because I don't care that much about Joe Biden. I really don't. But I'm really good at defending Joe Biden. It's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Which is why I don't understand why y'all hate him so much. Because he barely can substantiate it.
Seriously, because the numbers are there. The numbers literally are just there. It's really easy. It's really easy to defend Joe Biden, even though I'm not the huge fan either. It's just simply easy to defend him because the numbers are supported. All right. He did, in fact, drill more than Trump. He did, in fact, give out more land permits than Trump. It is a fact that the oil companies did decline and or refuse to actually drill more because they did not want to see a decrease in their profits. And the reason why I did bring that up in regards to Venezuela is simply because of the fact that this heavy crude oil that they're going to be getting from Venezuela and refining between Louisiana and Texas, all right, it's going to bring down the price of gas. Yet, it's also going to bring down the the cost per barrel. It's going to bring that down too. OPEC doesn't want that. They don't want that. Nobody wants that, and neither does the darn going American oil companies, Exxon, Chevron, Conoco, all of them. They don't want the price per barrel to come down, especially below $50, which it will. It's gonna cause issues in the market because they're not gonna be making as much money as they normally are, and when their pockets start to hurt is when we're gonna start to have some real trouble. So I mean that's why I brung it up. But once I brung up the barrel thing, and he tried to use 2019 as his sticking point, the barrels per day, he was like, "Well, I guess I'm looking at different numbers. I may have the wrong numbers here. These say that under Trump they were doing 12 blah 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 million a day." I was like, yeah, in 2019, yes, they were. However, on average, because averages matter here, we're talking about over the whole 4 years. So there's that. So anyway, I'm tired, Hector.
There is a portion of the left, I remember them being very loud, that demonized Biden for his oil permits because they wanted him to be greener. What the cutbacks are specifically that you guys are referencing are those that are near protected land of indigenous people. Alaska, that's been a big point of contention under several presidents. Select pipelines, such as what we went over. Yeah, he absolutely restricted those. But for some reason, you guys saw that. You didn't read shit else. And you actually believe that we just significantly stopped drilling and we stopped exporting. And it's just wrong. It's so blatantly wrong. Defending Joe Biden is easy because we have the numbers to show that he had one of the strongest economies. Defending Kamala Harris is easy because half of you guys don't know shit about fuck when it comes to her. Defending Obama is super easy because most of y'all just hate that nigga because he's black. You guys just make my job like that was so easy. I didn't even have to do anything.
But another thing also, I didn't have to do anything. Another thing though, Hector, is that they think that we have this blind allegiance like they do. I think we talked about this before. Like, where they have this inability to criticize Trump, to criticize his administration, the quote unquote policies, and also the executive orders, and just all this stuff. They have the inability to say anything negative, whether constructive or not, constructive or malicious. They just simply can't. But for us, it's not like that. Like, I tell you two things. I do not agree with Obama's deportation efforts, and I do not, I know the ins and out of them. All right, I do. I just don't agree with them. All right, and he did do it more humanely, but at the same time, all right, how you illegal on stolen land? Fuck all that other stuff, right? How you illegal on stolen land? And I also didn't agree with his drone strikes. Said it out loud. I don't think that he should have been. I remember when when the drone hit that wedding party. I remember that. I was not okay with it. Not at all. Not at all. I also was upset with Obama because I felt like he could have took a tougher stance against the GOP when he had, like, I want to say, like, that imaginary majority, remember? But like Ted was sick, so Ted Kennedy was sick, so he wasn't attending sessions like he was supposed to because he was sick. He couldn't. Al Franken had just resigned due to his scandal, and somebody else had passed away, but I don't recall their name. So, like, they had all of these people basically not there. I can't remember what they called that in the Senate, but they had all those people not there. All right, can we go to sleep?
We absolutely are about to. One last point I want to make in regards to the drilling. Friendly reminder. I don't know why you guys think that we're just a bunch of tree hugging, plastic straw using group of people, metal straw using group of people, paper straw, that's what I meant, group of people.
I don't like paper straws.
The only reason why I give a shit about any form of protection for this planet is because the one I reside on. You know what happens when we drill a lot without the proper precautions and measurements and regulations? Methane. Methane no good. Methane kill. Methane has increased steadily, even throughout the Biden administration, despite some of his efforts to make greener new energy. And Trump has deregulated the fuck out of that. So we're going to see more people get sick. We already have several lawsuits, some coming out of Texas and others, of truckers that are going after the EPA for not properly enforcing some of the regulations they have on play. They're not penalizing the corporations for their lax policies, and then they're getting sick and paying for it. So if everything's about reducing the price of gas to $1, but then you can't breathe the fucking air you walk out in, is it worth it?
Is it worth it? And like, is this heavy crude oil really worth American lives? I don't like how people can disassociate themselves from stuff. Like, as the queen of disassociation, like from feelings and shit, I get it. I understand the process. I can understand why you do it. But to disassociate yourself from those like core emotions, like empathy and compassion and, you know, kindness and so on and so forth, it doesn't make sense to me because human lives are expendable to these people. With that crude oil down there in Louisiana, I think we talked about this today on the Fun and Facts show, Hector. But bro, it's gonna be a higher rate of people being diagnosed with different types of cancer within that region, along with I believe premature unaliving, asthma, and asthma. Yep. So people unaliving sooner than they're supposed to be, and then also children being diagnosed with that breathing condition, and that shit ain't fun. Did I ever tell you, trigger warning? I had a friend in elementary school who actually unalived because they had an asthma attack.
No, you did not.
Yeah.
Well, you have asthma, right?
His name was Bobby. I don't have asthma, no.
Oh, I thought you did. I have asthma.
No, Shauna has asthma.
She does.
I know Mermaid has asthma.
Hers is worse than mine.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I don't have asthma. I just have my lungs just suck. That's all. But I don't have asthma. I'm saying I don't have asthma, y'all. My lungs suck.
That's crazy.
I don't know why.
W's in the chat to Sean for the $10 super chat. It didn't help when Cadet Bone Spurs legalized oil exports. I guess Greece. Also, when he got the Saudis to cut production, selective memory is great until you get caught. That part. They don't expect to get caught. They don't expect to get called out. Please understand, these people just come up to ramble, and they expect people who not to know what they're talking about. It's the fast talking, rapid fire point thing. That's what they do. It's the Charlie Kirk effect. God bless America for doing one good thing and making him lean left last year. But that's all they try to do.
Hey, have you ever almost dropped your phone on your head?
Oh yeah, I do that damn near every week.
Yeah, you know how like I told you I got weak wrist, right? So I'm holding the phone up, right? And I kid you not, I almost just I fell asleep for a quick second, right? And my wrist got weak, and it started leaning forward. And then I didn't know it was leaning forward until it was leaning like too far, right? And then I had to yank my wrist back because my wrist is weak, and so now my wrist hurt. I'm probably put the brace on.
You got a brace?
Yeah, I got one for both wrists. What are you talking about? I need stabilization. I when I tell you I am almost 60, guys, Stern Nabbit.
I gotta
like what person under the age of 60 says gosh darn nabbit?
You got a point. I'll tell you what's even crazier, Erica.
See? What's up?
We have been on this app all day.
We have been. This
all
is not okay. Day. And to be surprising, I actually was pretty much productive at home, and I'm okay with that.
W. We've been on this app all day. We've been live for quite some time, and outside of Sean and a few select others, I haven't heard anybody dinging my links. I think that's fucking crazy that y'all think my goddamn labor is free. I think that's diabolical.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely diabolical. What I will say is shout out to the donors and shout out to the top gifters. Some of them are gone and went to bed, and the rest of you are here. Thank you guys so much for your taps. We did just hit 100K. WCL for hitting 100K. If by any chance you're not following me, hit that follow button in the top left corner. We are live every Saturday at 3 p.m. CST and randomly throughout the week. We're going to do one last one tomorrow. I think it probably won't be long. I have a long day ahead of me. I have to get up. I have to go trim my beard. I'm going to get my beard trimmed. I'm going to get it cut nice. I got to go get an outfit. I got to drive. I got to come back, order up, pack, make sure I have everything, then go live, then take my ass to bed for tomorrow. I got to do a lot.
What time is your flight on Friday?
Oh, my flight's not bad. It's 11.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. That's good. Okay.
The earlier one would have been a pain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that would have been super. No.
Initially, I was supposed to be there
when I'm
5.
traveling solo. Oh, God, no. Yeah, no. When I'm traveling solo, so without Bubba, I'll choose a later flight. But if I'm traveling with Bubba, I will choose an early flight. Because he has a tendency, if he knows that we're going on an airplane, he don't sleep. So if I can get an early flight, then I know for a fact he'll sleep on the plane because he's always been really good with traveling. So
You can't say that about a lot of
I'm
kids. That's
tired.
good.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Now inside of the airport was a different story.
Oh.
One time inside Chicago O'Hare, I think it was O'Hare, he was cutting up so bad. I almost had a nervous breakdown. He was like 3 years old. I almost had a nervous breakdown. The security guard, because he kept going up and got up and down the moonwalk, right? And I had got over it. So I just let him go up and down the moonwalk, right? The security guard came over to me and said, "Ma'am, is this your child?" I said, "No." I said, "No."
Saying no is crazy.
And then I said, "Yes."
Did you
It was a lot.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to. I want y'all to understand, right? That me and the Bubs have been through it. To the all 171 people here, me and the Bubs have been through it. He has come so far, and I'm just so extremely proud of him. He's an amazing kid, just absolutely amazing, and I'm just extremely proud of him. That's it.
He's
So,
he's in Aquarius.
oh,
I'm
he
the
come
right
so
person.
far. I know. Yeah, sure. But yeah, so far. Hector, I can't keep hanging out with you. I have to go to third shift over at Swans, and
Third shift at Swans is
tired,
crazy.
boss. I
Yeah,
gotta go to third shift.
we're done. W's in the chat to Ashley for the $5 Venmo. Just found you after Parker's live. I
Hey.
look forward to watching more. Thanks for what you do. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
W's in the chat to you, Ashley. W's in the chat to you, Ashley. I greatly appreciate your support. With that being said, I will catch y'all later. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and end the Tube live first. Good night to the tubers. Good night to some of the hardest working mods out there. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button on the way out and turn on that notification bell. And I will see y'all tomorrow, or technically today.